Living on a campus, it's loud all the time.
Let's talk about all the other things you need in your next place.
Oh.
It hits pretty much everything else on her wish list.
It doesn't scream Madeline.
So have I finally hit on the right character that's Madeline?
I'll have to think about it. Madeline. I am a small city girl who moved to the big city. I'm a lot of fun. I don't think I can say that about myself. I really enjoy the city life and everything it has to offer.
Madeline is a young professional whose housing has always been included in her job at a downtown university.
I have the best commute. It's out the door, down a hallway, down some stairs, and I'm right at my desk at work. Being on a campus, it's loud all the time. When you have to work the next morning, it's not so convenient to have neighbors that are up until the wee hours of the morning.
At almost 30, she's ready to give up student life for a peaceful place of her own.
I want to be able to walk to my local coffee shop where the barista knows my name, and I really just want the city at my doorstep. One thing I will not compromise on is a bathtub as well as laundry. Well, that's two things.
Living in a space that's big as this has given her a few delusions of grandeur.
I'll have my work cut out for me, getting this first-time renter's head out of the clouds and her feet firmly planted in her next place. Hi, Meline?
Yes, I'm Madeline, and this is Demos.
Hi, nice to meet you.
Good to meet you.
Come on into my apartment.
Okay, so slightly institutional.
It screams residence for sure.
I'm having some flashbacks. Can I see your bedroom?
Absolutely.
Not only do you have cinder block walls, but a sprinkler system above the bed.
As you can see, it's a really uninspired space, and I don't really think that fits my personality.
Right.
I need a bedroom that I feel like I can just relax in, and this isn't one.
All right, girl, let's sit down and talk about all the other things you need in your next place.
All right.
So it sounds like you're ready for your first big girl apartment.
Absolutely.
Tell me how your search has been going so far.
I've gone to visit a few, but I just don't get that aha moment. I'm really looking for a neighborhood in the city.
So you're looking for that community feeling.
Absolutely.
Also, she doesn't drive, so for her to be close to transit to get to work.
What else do you need as far as the apartment itself goes?
I'd like a one-bedroom. I would like it to have a lot of personality. I'd really like a big open kitchen. We like to entertain, so it's important that I can talk to people while I'm cooking. I'd really like a bathtub.
Anything else?
Well, she definitely needs a laundry. Right now, she's sharing it with every student in this place.
You have a very romantic notion of your first apartment, but what price tag are you putting on it?
I am looking at $1,000 inclusive.
Okay, so I can see why you've been having a difficult time, because
Yes.
you're describing this fabulous neighborhood, a wonderful lifestyle, and wanting a one-bedroom, and you're kind of in bachelor territory with that price range. So it will definitely be a challenge to find something that meets all of your criteria. Know that I can insert personality into pretty much any place.
Oh, I'm so glad you're here, Jody.
Thank you.
If you want a rental that's close to transit, groceries, and restaurants, go online and check the neighborhood's walk score. It's an easy way to find out what's within walking distance.
This first apartment is in one of Madeline's favorite areas.
So I thought you would really like this neighborhood. It's one of the most coveted neighborhoods in the city because it feels so residential, but you're in the heart of the city. What do you think?
I love this neighborhood.
So then, as you know, we're a block away from some of the best restaurants, cafes, shops, transit. This building has laundry in the basement, and look around, no students.
Great.
Yeah.
Let's have a look inside.
This is a 600 square foot, one bedroom, 6th floor apartment.
So come on in.
Oh, wow. It's very spacious.
Tons and tons of space. So you can do a really nice sitting area. You have a dedicated dining area.
I like the stain on the floor.
Isn't it so much better than the orange parquet?
Yes.
What do you think of the view?
Oh, look at all those trees. That's gonna be incredible in the summer.
Plus there's a balcony that spans the entire width of the apartment.
It looks great so far. I can't wait to see more.
Yeah, let's look at the kitchen. So here's the kitchen.
Oh.
Tell me what you really think.
It is tiny.
It's a galley kitchen.
I feel a bit claustrophobic in here. Not really sure about the finishes on it either.
What do you mean? The double handles?
They're character, but not really Madeline character.
Fair enough. In order to make this space a lot better, I spoke to the property manager, and it sounds like I can put a pass-through window, which would make it feel a lot more open.
By opening the kitchen wall, we'll add light to the small galley kitchen and create great flow for entertaining. We'll install a glitzy chandelier above the dining area to give the space an intimate and modern feel. Soft blue and white vertical stripes emphasize the large space, while pops of bright yellow add a whimsical touch.
So if it was open like that, could you see yourself working in this kitchen?
That could work.
All right, let's look at the rest of the place. There's a little bit of extra storage here, 2 little closets, and a very character-filled bathroom.
The character I see is that the trim is a little odd and the lights seem to be all a mishmash of things here.
That is easy to replace. Come on, come on. What about the floor? I thought it was so cute.
I had a pink bathroom growing up, so it might bring back some memories.
A little throwback to the childhood.
Yes.
Good stuff. Pink mosaic.
There is a bathtub.
Yes, bathtub, check. Spacious bedroom.
It's a great bedroom. I could definitely fit a queen bed in here.
Fantastic size closet as well.
Oh, a double closet. That's amazing.
And balcony.
A second balcony?
That's right. Have a look. Let's talk about this place as a whole. What's your feeling on it?
I really love parts of it. I love the huge bedroom. It's so open. 2 balconies. Wow.
I thought the place was pretty boxy. It doesn't scream Madeline to me.
Okay, so a little lacking in character, but if you think about it, it hits pretty much everything else on her wish list, right? It's got a bathtub, it's the 1 bedroom, it's in a great neighborhood, all that, and it's a little bit over budget. We're talking $1,075 plus utilities.
Oh, that's gonna be like an extra month's rent at the end of the year.
It's still really spacious.
Well, why don't we see what else is out there and see if this is still a contender?
As much as I love the neighborhood, I'm not really sure if I can commit to going over budget already.
I mean, what's the point of having all this great stuff if we can't afford to go to it?
Renters who want to be in the heart of the action might want to consider living above a store. Sure, there's going to be some traffic around during the day, but at night the stores are closed and you can make all the noise you want.
This next apartment could be the way to get Madeline into the lifestyle she's looking for.
Madeline, what do you think about the vibrant feel of this neighborhood?
I think it looks amazing. I can see so many cafes. I'm really excited.
I think it'll definitely give you the community lifestyle that you were looking for. Also, you're right on top of the subway entrance, so you have access to the rest of your city right at your doorstep. Now, this is the part I'm not so sure of. How do you feel about living right on top of a store?
It's funny you say that. It's always been my dream to live on top of a store.
Perfect. The apartment is recently renovated. I think you're gonna love it. Let's look inside.
This apartment is a 475 square foot 1-bedroom walk-up.
So come on in.
Wow.
Oh wow, what?
Look at it. It's so new.
It's so new and what?
It's really clean.
It's a marble countertop with a limestone backsplash. It has beautiful wood cabinetry. Think of what you have now. This is beautiful.
And the cupboards aren't falling off.
Is this the right kind of character?
It almost seems too new to me, but I certainly could get used to it.
What do you think of the floors?
The floors are incredible. I'm just wondering, that fridge is kind of in a funny spot.
It's a little strange, but it's really just a matter of getting the flow right between the living area and the kitchen. I can do that with a fabulous floor plan.
A low-profile chaise lounge will provide seating without becoming the focal point in this space. An upholstered bench can be pulled up to a deacon's table for dinner guests. We'll paint the walls a vibrant green to contrast the beautiful hardwood and make the artwork stand out. Bold floral drapes will pull the focus up into the back wall, making the space feel bigger and giving the room some of Madeline's cheery personality.
So with that kind of floor plan, do you think the space would work for you?
Yeah,
Maybe.
something to think about for sure.
And look at those picture windows.
I think it's gonna be a little bit loud because you're right on the street.
But there is some great character there. Look at that radiator.
It's hot water heat, which is actually quite practical as well. It's a very steady heat.
It's a bit romantic.
Isn't it so? Well, speaking of romance, let's check out the bedroom. So once again, brand new renovation in here.
Look at the closet space. Wow. It's great.
Another radiator.
My only worry is, with the radiator there, where is her bed gonna fit? Because I know you were looking at a queen.
A queen would be tight in here. It would have to be the only piece of furniture in the room, I would imagine.
So the only thing that could fit in here is a bed.
I think that would be the only piece of furniture you could fit in here.
Okay.
So the bathroom's also renovated. Take a peek.
Oh, wow. I can't believe the granite.
The finishes are really lovely, aren't they?
Yeah, and of course, a bathtub.
So the bathroom works.
Absolutely.
Thoughts? What do you think?
Definitely a step up from where I've been living now.
No kidding.
Where will she be doing her laundry?
Laundry is down the street at a laundromat.
Okay.
However, I'm under budget here. $975 all in.
All in? Wow.
So is this a good contender?
It's definitely a contender now.
Good stuff.
The apartment is so clean and fresh and bright. However, I'm just not sure if it has that Madeline stamp on it.
A lot of people are turning their basements into apartments to help pay the mortgage. This is great news for renters who can save money and get the designs and finishes they really want.
Tucked around the corner, I think this next place has the charm Madeline's been looking for in the neighborhood she's been dreaming of.
So clearly, this is a totally different type of rental than the other two I've shown you. We're on a tree-lined residential street. What do you think?
I love it.
Just a couple of blocks away from a bustling community with restaurants and shops, transit, and bike lanes.
Oh, great.
Yeah. Now, the apartment I'm going to show you in this house is in the basement.
Oh.
But it is newly renovated, so I think you're gonna like it.
Okay.
Let's have a look.
This is a renovated 450 square foot, 1-bedroom apartment with ensuite laundry.
So come on in.
Wow, look at these doors.
Are they nice?
They're amazing. And this kitchen is so open and bright. I love all the natural wood. I feel really calm here.
Good.
Yeah, I love it.
They've used glass block in a ton of places to try to bring light through the place. Do you feel like you're in a basement?
No, I'm really shocked how open it is. And oh, look at all the storage here.
Yeah, so isn't that smart? Underneath the staircase, they've used all that space as storage.
This living room is a little bit small. How do I use this space?
Oh, that's easy.
First, we'll move the fridge under the stairs to maximize floor space. We'll keep the seating against the wall, helping the room feel open. A gallery wall will draw focus up, giving the room a feeling of more height. And bright yellow footstools will add a hint of color while also providing much-needed storage as well as seating. Finally, the TV will be mounted so it can be watched from both the kitchen and the living room.
So with that kind of a design, could you see yourself living here?
Yeah, I really like it.
Let's carry on. So the bathroom's really great.
Oh, wow, look at this. It's almost like a spa at home.
And the best part?
Oh, look at that soaker tub. I can't believe it.
That'll
Nice.
make our dreams come true right there.
Laundry's right here.
I wouldn't have to share. That's pretty incredible.
So this is the bedroom.
This is a tight little bedroom.
And I don't notice any closets.
No, and that's why the landlord has provided the armoire.
Definitely a double in here, I guess.
Yeah, I don't think you could fit a queen and still get some extra furniture for clothing in here.
I'll have to think about it.
Okay, so aside from there being a few tight areas in this space, you seem to really like it. I think you were surprised by it.
Definitely surprised. I can't believe it's a basement. It's so open and bright.
So have I finally hit on the right character that's Madeline?
Yeah, I have to say I wasn't really looking forward to seeing a basement, but I was really surprised. And how about the price?
The landlord is asking $985 plus utilities. So it's a little high, and I think it's high for the market. I think that we could probably get it on budget, but it would take some negotiation.
I don't know about a basement apartment. It's gonna be a big transition going from my apartment now that has huge windows and there's tons of natural light.
So we saw 3 great places today, all of them very different. Now it's time to figure out which one screams Madeline. We started out in a really beautiful neighborhood in a rental building. Tell me your thoughts on that one.
It was so big and spacious. It had 2 balconies and a bedroom that I could put my dream queen bed in.
But it had an incredibly small kitchen, and that budget was way too high.
So the next place I took you to was the apartment over the store, which you really liked.
I've always dreamed of living above a shop.
Okay.
I know, it's a little idyllic.
No. Most people don't want to live over a store, just so you know.
Most people aren't like Madeline.
But you liked it.
I did. It had a gorgeous kitchen and the granite countertops. Those hardwood floors were amazing. That place was pretty lovely.
But no laundry, and that was one of the first things on your list.
The last place I showed you was a basement apartment, but it was in a really cool residential neighborhood.
I really love the community feel, and I already felt at home when I walked through those doors. It was really bright, even though it was a basement apartment, and I loved all the character in that place. So there are definitely elements that really screamed Madeline. But I'm not really sold on the no windows aspect of it.
So if there's one that we would eliminate right off the bat, which one would it be?
Thinking practically, I would have to eliminate the high rise.
Right, so just too expensive?
I just can't do it with that budget.
So that leaves the apartment over the store and the apartment under the house. Which one would it be?
I feel like I'm on the middle level between the two right now. It's quite the decision.
Is it going to be the bright, newly renovated space above a store? Or will it be the cozy, character-filled basement apartment in a residential area?
I just feel like the store, it was just a bit too modern for me.
Okay.
If we can get that budget down in the basement apartment, I think I might go with that one. The place just, it screamed Madeline and it had all that character. Do you think we can get the price down?
Based on the market, I think there should be some wiggle room in that price.
Basement apartments in this area rent between $925 to $1,100 per month.
What I think you should do is call the landlord and ask to go back and see the place again, and ask in person once the landlord can see how cute you are and how much he would want to have you as a tenant. And I think maybe you'll be able to sweet talk him into a better deal.
I was calling to see if I could arrange to see you tonight.
Madeline must have really let her personality shine through. The landlord lowered the price $25 per month, so she'll be paying $960 plus utilities.
It's been pretty emotional packing up a place that I've called home for 2 years. I guess it takes a move to really showcase how much stuff you can accumulate in your home.
And how much stuff I have to end up carrying up and down stairs. Yeah.
We've had a great system all day. My mom has worked tirelessly in the kitchen. My dad has been running all the boxes to the house, and everyone just sort of seems to know what to do. I've been pretty good at delegating. I haven't done much work, but it's been a great day.
Madeline loved my design plan to open up this space, so the first step is to move the fridge under the stairs. I've used straight line pieces to keep clutter to a minimum while maximizing style. Creating a gallery wall allows me to showcase Madeline's art collection while also drawing your eye away from the functional elements of the kitchen.
Welcome home.
Oh my goodness. This is incredible. Wow, I get to live here. I'm so overwhelmed. I cannot believe this. I was a bit anxious that Jody might not get my design personality, but this place just screams Madeline. I'm stumbling over my words because I just have so many thoughts right now, and all I can say is I love it.
Look what's there.
We know.
The fridge!
Yeah.
Madeline's open concept kitchen didn't allow a lot of room for a proper living area. So by moving the refrigerator across the room, it allowed me to create a functional seating area, which I designed to capture Madeline's whimsical character.
There's so much more space now.
Isn't it great?
Yeah.
I painted the walls a nice soft blue to contrast the cabinets and make the space feel more open.
This color is amazing. It's so me. My artwork is up.
A gallery wall gives the room instant character and really showcases Madeline's personality. We painted a faux trim detail to add some character to the otherwise basic doors.
This is so fun. It's very Parisian. I just love all the little details. This chair.
Isn't it fab? This is Madeline, no?
Oh, this is a statement. I don't think I'm gonna let anybody sit on it. A white couch. I don't know if I can trust myself with a white couch.
Well, thankfully it's slip covered, so you can wash each individual piece, and if you need to buy a new slip cover for it, it's not too expensive.
As an alternative to a coffee table, I used ottomans, which provide extra seating and add a fun pop of color.
And do these have storage in them?
They do, this.
Oh, wow. These sconces are incredible.
Wall sconces save on floor space, which is precious when you've got limited room. Small scale side tables with slender legs keep the floor plan open.
I cannot wait to have people here and show it off. It's just so incredibly cozy.
And there's something that screams Demos. The TV is mounted on a swivel mount, so now I can watch it from the kitchen and from the couch.
Let's check out this kitchen.
Featuring...
Oh my goodness. My very own espresso machine.
How Parisian is that?
Oh, this is incredible.
We spent $994 on this makeover. It was a great help that Meline has such a phenomenal art collection.
Do you think overall that we've gotten the right Meline character?
You've gone above and beyond.
And it's so not the dorm anymore. It's so adult now.
It's true. As much as it pains me to say, I now have a big girl apartment.
Oh no, an era is over.
Living in a dorm for 3 years was a means to an end, and now I get to start fresh, and this is an incredible beginning. Jody, it's just perfect. I love it. Thank you so much.
Oh, I'm so glad for you. Congratulations.
I want to be able to walk to my local coffee shop where the barista knows my name. I want to have my grocery store. I want to have those little fun shops where you can find really interesting trinkets. I want to be able to bike to work and walk to a variety of things. I really, really want a garden. I really just want the city at my doorstep.
I like it. I want to move there too.
I'm actually worried that we're not going to find a place, and I kind of would like to live with you when we get married.
I brought you to this apartment because of the location.
Wall-to-wall windows, that's so cool!
There is a catch.
It's just really smelly.
You could have it tomorrow, and that takes away all your stress.
It's not up to par, not for married life.
I can make it work. Bramel and Brew are getting married in 6 weeks. And as if that wasn't enough stress, they've got to find their first apartment together before the wedding.
Here are the ones that are hole punched. Oh my gosh, this is gonna take forever. Wedding planning has taken over our whole lives. 400 guests over a 2-day wedding. Hectic, to say the least, right, babe?
Yeah.
What makes things worse is that I'm a graduate student, so I feel like I have virtually no time to plan this wedding, let alone find an apartment. Cheers, girls. I've been living in an apartment with my roommates.
And I've been living at home with my parents.
In the suburbs. And I kind of would like to live with you when we get married. That'd be
Yeah,
kind of
that would
nice.
be a good idea.
This isn't going to be their forever home, but it's got to be something special for this bride and groom to be.
We've been able to look at a few places.
Well, those few places that we did see were a little bit of a disaster. They were not up to par. Not for married life.
No.
It's a symbolic move. It's the first apartment that we're gonna live in together. So we want it to be special. Now we're really getting worried because we only have 6 weeks, and I'm actually worried that we're not gonna find a place.
So with time running out and they're focused on other things, I need to get these lovebirds settled so they can live happily ever after.
Hi, Jody.
Hi guys, how are you?
Good.
Come on in.
Come on in.
Thank you. So congratulations.
Thank you. It's a hectic time.
I can imagine.
Do you want a tour?
Sure.
Okay, come on. This is my lovely living room.
Who's been eating the furniture?
That would be my cat.
Oh my.
The cat is coming to the new place, but the couches are not.
Okay, good to know.
And we're gonna leave that contraption behind. She calls it a TV, I just call it a disaster. I have a 40-inch at home that I'd like to bring with us.
Okay. Can you tell me about the shot glasses in the window?
They help catch the rain because we have a little problem with a leaky window.
Oh my goodness. Let's see the bedroom.
This is my bedroom.
Good, and I see you've got a nice big closet.
Yeah, I got tons of closet space, although enough for one person, but not enough for the shopaholic beside me.
And I see you've got a study area in here as well.
Yes, because I spend a lot of time studying at my desk, but hopefully in the new place this can be in a different room.
That would be much more romantic, wouldn't it? So I'm learning a few things that you guys need. Let's sit down and talk about your other needs.
Okay.
6 weeks is plenty of time to find a new rental and move into it.
Actually, Jody, I can't fathom the idea of having to move the week of the wedding, so we need to move in as soon as possible.
All right, okay, so the pressure is on. What do you guys need in your new rental?
It's gotta be close to the subway, parking, storage.
Storage.
A separate study space for me would be ideal,
Okay.
And no rodents.
or leaks.
Okay, so you want a place that's in really good repair.
Yes.
It sounds to me like you're describing condo lifestyle. Have you considered renting a suite in a condo?
We actually purchased a condo, which will be ready in 2 years.
Okay.
Until then, we want to really buckle down, save some money.
What does that mean for your budget?
Our budget is $1,200, and we've got good reason. I mean, we're both trying to save and pay for this wedding ourselves.
Don't worry, I've got some really good ideas of places to show you guys.
Not every landlord advertises online or in the paper, so if you know the exact neighborhood that you want to live in, get out and pound the pavement, cell phone in hand. You'll increase your chances of finding the perfect place. This first apartment is located on the top floor of a turn-of-the-century low-rise building.
I brought you to this apartment first because of the location. What are we, like 2 blocks away from your current apartment?
Yep.
This is exactly where I want to be.
Steps to the subway, and there's even parking in the back of the building.
Great.
The layout is perfect for you guys, so I think you're gonna like it.
Great.
Let's have a look inside.
Okay.
This third floor walk-up is 650 square feet and has 1 bedroom plus a den.
Come on in.
Oh, wow. Somebody used the fluorescent marker in this apartment to paint the walls.
That's an old apartment feel.
Yeah, it's just really, really dirty. Hardwood floors are really nice, but dirty.
So you have to imagine the place with a nice clean coat of paint and all the clutter gone.
Kind of hard to do, but I love the French doors. That is beautiful.
Aren't they great? And wait till you see what's behind them. So this room is what I think makes this apartment fabulous for you guys. It's meant to be a dining room, but I think it can do double duty as an office.
Okay, you haven't sold me.
I can make it work.
To address all of Bramel and Brew's needs in this space, I'll create an office that quickly transforms for easy entertaining. A glass table doubles as a desk, but leaves the room feeling open, while a white buffet provides storage for both books and dishes. A modern black and white wallpaper creates instant drama that complements the softer tones of the adjacent living room.
I'm actually really
It's a great idea.
impressed. Yeah, I see a lot of possibility in this room.
Good. Here's the kitchen.
Okay. You're bigger than the fridge. You'd be good to dust back there.
Yeah.
Yeah, it does have an apartment-sized fridge and an apartment-sized stove.
It's really small. There's no counter space in here at all. And it definitely needs a good cleaning. It's kind of gross. I don't know, Jody. I don't know if I can move into a kitchen like this.
So here's the bathroom.
It's kind of funny that the bathroom is bigger than the kitchen.
It is.
It's bright in here. I like that there's a window. That'll be nice ventilation.
Yeah, a tiny tub.
Yeah, definitely no bubble baths will be happening in there.
Where do you see the bedroom?
It's a big space.
Oh, wow. This is a huge space.
2 closets.
Oh, nice.
A lot of storage. One for me, one for my shoes.
His and hers closets.
Yeah.
Brew, come on.
Have to label them.
Yes,
for this guy.
exactly.
Okay, so Jody, I do like the size and the layout of this apartment, but I'm really thrown off by the grubbiness of it. I can't imagine having a paintbrush in one hand and a broom in the other hand a few days before we get married.
If you got this apartment, we would have to negotiate cleaning and painting into the deal. So if we take that out of the equation, the only thing you're really dealing with is a smaller than average kitchen. However, is it worth it if you're saving money? This place is $965 plus $75 for parking.
That is under our budget. But it's a lot to think about. I mean, this is only the first place that we've seen.
Yeah.
So I definitely would like to see more. There's a lot of painting and a lot of cleaning that needs to be done in order for this place to be livable. And I don't know how we even have time for that with the wedding.
When you need to move quickly, take a look at larger, high-rise buildings. They have multiple units, so there's always something available when you need it. This next apartment is located in a condo in Bramley's must-have neighborhood.
The location is amazing.
Isn't it great? I thought it was the perfect blend because it's downtown, close to transit, but it's in a little bit of a residential feeling because we're off the major street, right?
Yeah.
So a little bit more comfortable with this?
We are, yes.
Yeah.
Perfect. I think you're gonna love this building. It has incredible amenities with a huge pool, a gym, a media room, plus parking.
Oh, sweet.
Awesome.
Let's have a look upstairs.
Great, let's go.
This is a newly renovated 850 square foot, 1-bedroom apartment.
So come on in.
Oh my goodness.
You will love that there's 3 closets here, so tons of storage. And the kitchen has been completely renovated.
Oh my gosh.
Look at that.
Wow.
Nice counters, double sink.
Yeah, so beautiful. It's so clean.
It is, it's
Oh,
great.
I love it. I absolutely love it.
So Bram, this is reminiscent to the type of houses you would see in the suburbs, right?
Sort of like mom's house.
Yeah, it's
Mom's
really
kitchen.
nice.
Okay, let's carry on.
Oh my goodness. This is huge. I couldn't imagine a space this big.
So plenty of room to get 3 uses out of it. You could have a dining area, a living area, and a little place to study.
Yeah.
And lots of space for TVs, multiple walls.
Singular.
Oh,
One
yeah,
TV.
singular, yes.
Wall-to-wall windows. That's amazing.
Wall-to-wall windows that happen to lead out to a wraparound deck.
Oh my gosh, that's so cool. What way does this face?
That's west.
Oh, she's
That's
makes
awesome.
it like that, yeah.
I love getting sunlight in the evening. It's just the nicest thing.
Perfect.
I'm not huge on all that sunlight, but I can just look cool by wearing some shades
Yeah,
inside.
you can wear the
Oh, yeah.
sunglasses. That's fine.
Let's carry on. So standard bathroom, but nice and clean.
I mean, it's not huge, but it's definitely doable.
Wow. This is very nice.
It's a good sized bedroom.
Yeah, and it's so bright with the wall-to-wall windows.
There's a double closet.
Wow, Brew.
Oh yeah, that's huge.
I was thinking that this room, since it's going to be the first one you guys would share as man and wife, should be extra special. So I thought we should do this.
I'll create an elegant and dramatic bedroom for these newlyweds by using a bold black and white floral wallpaper. Striking yellow drapery softens the monochromatic look, while 30s-inspired mirrored side tables add some sparkle. A tailored upholstered headboard and crisp pin-tucked linens balance the masculine and feminine aspects of this space.
That sounds really, really nice.
Was it?
I actually don't think I could ask for more in a first apartment.
So there is a catch. Okay, the list price for this apartment is $1,350.
Oh, that's like $150 over our budget. I don't know that we can swing that.
Okay, but with these amenities, you won't need your gym memberships anymore, so that will save you the $150.
We'd have to think about it.
Yeah, definitely have to think about it.
Okay, well, let's carry on and see some more places.
Okay.
I've shown Bramel and Brew a fixer-upper and a spacious renovated condo. Now I'm going to take them to something right in the middle. This last apartment is a rental in an older high-rise.
So we're still in the downtown residential area. That's a really good compromise. This building's not going to feel as much like a condo as the last one I showed you. It'll feel a little bit more like a rental building in that it doesn't have as fabulous amenities, but it still has a pool, which is great. Steps to the subway, and there's even parking.
Great.
Should we have a look inside?
Yeah.
Yes.
Come on in.
This is a 600 square foot, 1-bedroom apartment located on the 11th floor.
The kitchen's just off the foyer.
Okay, wow. I feel like I'm back in the 70s here with the brass cabinetry handles.
Interesting counters.
Yeah, interesting
small.
is a good word choice, Brew. This is a really little kitchen. I'm a little at loss for words here. I think maybe the other apartment just is still on my mind.
Okay, well let's look at the rest of the place.
This is the living room, huh? Mm-hmm. It's immaculate. I mean, that's definitely great. This is really nice with the windows.
South facing.
So we get sun all day long. That's nice. And I see that there's a balcony.
I guess it doesn't wrap around, huh?
Not at this rental, no.
Okay, looking at it this way, this room is a little on the small side. What I'm imagining is me writing my PhD dissertation on that breakfast bar over there.
While I'm watching basketball on TV.
Yeah, and I don't know that that's gonna fly.
I knew you guys would have a problem with the space in this apartment, but there's lots that we can do with layout to make it very functional for you.
Dividing the space for his and her needs is key in this plan. A privacy screen sections off a desk area stationed under the breakfast bar. A modern, armless sofa keeps the space feeling open and contemporary. A streamlined coffee table holds Brew's wireless headphones for watching the 40-inch TV while Bramel works. Color and patterns keep the space feeling youthful and vibrant.
It makes the space seem a lot more functional than I can currently imagine it to be.
Perfect. Let's see the rest of the space.
Okay.
Bathroom's right here.
Looks like a washroom.
You can live with it?
Yeah, I can live with this.
Great, let's see the bedroom.
All right, so this is a decent space. All right, yeah. Brew might have to lose a couple pairs of shoes, but I think otherwise, we can fit our stuff in here.
Squeeze some stuff in there, yeah.
Yeah.
But it works.
Yeah, it totally works.
This place isn't fancy, but it's well managed. So, thoughts?
It doesn't have that condo feel of the last place.
Yeah.
Also a bit small, the kitchen smaller.
Yeah. And that wraparound balcony, you teased me, Jody, with the other place.
We're very close to your budget. It's $1,220 including parking.
That's right on.
That's a definite feature that is something to consider. I guess we have a lot to think about, huh?
We do, yeah.
It's certainly not as inspiring as I had hoped it would be, but the price is right.
I've shown Bramel and Brew 3 very different rentals where they can start their married life together. Now they have to choose which one is right for them.
So I think we had a really productive day today. We saw 3 places, all 3 were in your desired neighborhood. We have to narrow it down and figure out which one is going to be the right place for you guys to come home to after you get married.
I know, it's just really hard because they're really different.
They are very different. So we started at a walk-up apartment. Thoughts on that one?
Layout-wise, it was actually everything that we could ask for with a separate study space, except the kitchen felt like I couldn't really use it, right? Like I felt like we'd be doing takeout all the time because it was just, there was no space, and it just was so dirty and in such a state of disrepair that I don't know how early we could move in there.
But the perk?
The perk was this price. I can't believe the price.
Okay, so then we went to a very expensive, fabulous condo-style rental apartment
I love that place.
It was amazing.
Yeah.
with a wraparound deck.
The amenities, the space.
Yeah, the sunlight. Oh, I loved it.
Yeah, and you could move in tomorrow,
Yeah.
but big price tag.
Yeah.
Then we went to something that was sort of between, you know, your average rental apartment.
For our first place living together, we wanted a special spot, and it was just a regular apartment.
And there was no separate study space, which makes it kind of hard.
Okay.
But at the same time, was move-in ready, so that was definitely appealing.
You could have it tomorrow, and that takes away all your stress about having to move just before the wedding.
Yeah.
So is there one that you would just drop off the list right away?
Unfortunately, and this is going to break Brew's heart a little bit, but the second apartment with all of the amenities,
Too expensive?
yeah, was just over our budget.
So that leaves the walk-up and the regular rental. What's it gonna be?
It's such a tough decision.
Will it be the top floor fixer-upper in a low-rise heritage building? Or the move-in ready apartment in the older high-rise?
I think we're good to go with
The walk-up.
The walk-up.
Yeah.
yeah,
Good choice.
whatever she says goes. So she says we need to save money. She's the boss. We need to save money.
You guys are gonna have a long and happy marriage if you guys keep making decisions like this.
To be honest, it was your design plan that won us over. I think it's going to be phenomenal to study there and have that dining space as well.
Good stuff. Now, I think we should ask the landlord about occupancy. Even if you can get in a couple of days in advance, it gives the landlord a little bit of time to do some cleaning up and painting.
That would be great.
All right, who's the negotiator?
I can call.
I do most of the talking in this
Yeah, she
relationship.
does. Okay, you know what? You go ahead.
Okay. Hi there. This is Bramel. We got the place.
What a relief.
We are moving in together for the first time, so it's really, really exciting.
We talked to the landlord, and she agreed to paint the place and clean it, so hopefully the apartment comes up to our standard.
Hopefully.
It took me about 10 minutes to pack. I just threw some stuff in garbage bags.
And I mean, I've labeled everything. It took me like days upon days to pack. We have totally opposite moving styles.
She's also pretty forgetful, so chances are we'll leave some boxes behind.
No boxes are going to be left behind.
We'll have to go get later.
That will not be happening.
Habits.
That's all of it.
With Bramel and Brew focused on their wedding, I've got free reign to turn this space into a spectacular retreat. The spacious seating area features dramatic citrine accents, while also leaving ample room for Brew to watch the game. Sophisticated graphic wallpaper and the opulent lighting fixture add drama to this dining room, instantly transforming it into a beautiful study for Bramel.
Come see your new space.
Whoa.
Oh my God! I'm gonna cry. This is so beautiful. The colors are gorgeous. Wow, I love the yellow. Oh my God! Thank you, Joey.
And with the landlord's okay, paint and wallpaper truly transformed this space.
We had custom artwork commissioned for this wall, which really brings a really vibrant feel to the space. And then we carried through the same yellow in the drapes and in the pillows.
I love it. I love it so much.
And you'll notice that the entertainment system is a focal point,
Yeah.
but it kind of disappears into that wall, doesn't it?
It does. It's amazing.
And of course, we needed to add additional seating without blocking the beloved television.
Thank you.
So low ottomans that have some storage in them can work as additional seating when you've got some friends over and you're entertaining.
I can't even believe this is the same apartment. It's shocking.
Well, if you like this is just the beginning. Your office slash dining room.
Oh my God. Oh my goodness.
Do you like the wallpaper?
I love it. Wow. It's so dramatic. Just like me. It's so beautiful. Oh my goodness.
The whole idea here
Is that it's your office by day and a dining room by night. So this is your dining table for when you're entertaining guests, and then it becomes your desk for when you're writing your dissertation.
That's perfect.
What I love about the shelving unit we've chosen is there's parts that are open and there's parts that are enclosed. So it's bureau by day, buffet by night.
That's amazing. Look at all the details. Like, I love these chairs.
Aren't they fabulous? It would be very cluttered if every day there were 6 chairs in here. So the idea is you have 2 chairs on a daily basis, and then you would just do folding chairs for extra guests when you have a dinner party.
That's such a creative use of space.
The chandelier really kicks it up a notch too. It creates that sizzle, right?
Yeah, it's beautiful. It's so dramatic.
So can you study here?
Oh my goodness, I'm gonna whip that dissertation out in this room.
I love it, love it. And can you throw a beautiful dinner party?
I can't wait to throw a dinner party in this room.
It's gonna be awesome.
It's gonna be amazing. Oh my goodness.
To jumpstart their new apartment, Bram and Brew asked me to do the living room too, using some of their wedding money. So to feather the lovebirds' first nest, I got to play with a pretty big budget, but I still brought the dining room in right on target at $1,020. The wallpaper and chandelier were the big ticket items.
Thank you so much, Jody. This is like the best wedding gift that I could ever ask for.
Oh, you're so
You're
sweet.
so grateful.
Well, it has been wonderful being part of this process. Congratulations on your first marital home together.
Thank you so much.
Very exciting, and I'll leave you guys to enjoy your space. Thanks for including me.
Bye, Jody. Thanks.
Thank you so much.
Oh, my pleasure. All right, enjoy.
I can't believe this is my apartment. Everything about our personality was reflected in this space, and Jody did a phenomenal job. 2 thumbs up.
2 thumbs up to Jody.
Yeah. So nice. Okay. Stop it. No, you can't hold myself.
I moved here to start a new life.
I thought this was a kitchen.
No.
My bed can fit in here, and
Just your bed would fit.
What's going on?
there's plenty of cupboard space. And
Plenty.
Do you want to make an offer?
I think it's something I'd have to think about.
If they're gone tomorrow, they're gone tomorrow.
Oh.
A new job brought Marlin to a brand new city. Lucky for him, his sister already lives here, so he has a place to crash.
I'm working as a production technician for a pharmaceutical company. I moved here to start a new life, but since being here, everything's stalled. I haven't been able to find that place that feels like home yet.
This single father is ready for his own apartment.
I've got a 2-year-old son, Miles, who lives back home with his mother. I take a bus home every weekend to visit him. I'm hoping that I can get a place where he can come down and be able to settle in with his dad here.
Marlin's seen a few places, but his sister fears he's getting a little too comfortable at her place.
More and more I can feel the tension in the air grow, but now my mother has come to visit and I've been devoted to the basement. So that's another thing kicking me in the butt, telling me it's time to go.
Mom's on board to help her kids solve both their problems.
His sister, she's just gotten married, so she doesn't need to be babying a big brother.
I'm gonna help him find something more permanent, where he can finally start that new life for himself.
Hi, are we glad to see you?
You must be Marlin's mom.
Yes.
And Marlin.
That's me. Come on in.
Oh, your sister's place is lovely. How long have they been here?
About 2 months now.
Oh, getting a little comfortable.
Really? You should see my room.
I'd love to.
So this is it, the master suite.
Actually, really quite spacious.
But when I share the space, my bedroom, with Mom's TV room, it's not so great.
Were his digs at your house a little nicer?
Yeah, of course.
Of course.
You're home with Mom and Dad.
So what in here is yours?
My closet.
This is your closet.
Everything else of mine is back home in storage, waiting for me to get a place so that I can bring it up.
Well, let's go talk about the particulars of what you need in a place.
Sounds great.
All right, Marlin, you've been here for 2 months. Tell me how your rental search has been going so far.
Well, I've looked at a few places, but by the time I call anything back that I like, they've already rented it.
Marlon, you've done that all your life.
Is he one to sit back and wait?
Yeah.
Okay, that's not gonna cut it in the big city. When you go see a rental apartment, you need to go check in hand and ready to sign the dotted line.
I've learned my lesson now.
Good. What kind of neighborhood do you want to be in?
Something that's homey, but at the same time really close to downtown.
Sounds like you want the city life, the bachelor life.
A little bit, yeah, I think so.
Hey, remember you have a son, so you need a safe place for him.
That's true.
So you need sort of a city bachelor pad that's kid-friendly.
Yeah, I think that would make everybody happy.
What else are you looking for?
I need to be close to transit. I need laundry and a patio or a balcony.
Are you thinking high-rise, low-rise?
I do like the residential feel, so I'm thinking something more along a homey feel.
Okay, so an apartment in a house.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
What's your budget?
About $750.
That should include everything.
Okay, that's a tight budget.
I know.
At $750, you're in basement apartment territory.
I don't mind it.
All right, basement apartment it is.
To maximize your budget in a popular neighborhood, look to the residential areas adjacent to it. By choosing a quieter spot, you could save up to 25% of what you'd pay in a prime location. So Marlin, this is a very safe residential area with tons of parks and playgrounds that you could take Miles to. However, we're a little bit further away from the downtown core and you'd have to take a bus in order to get into the subway. But there's some really good benefits to being here. We've got a basement apartment in a detached home. There's laundry inside and the backyard is shared by the tenants, so you have use of the backyard.
All right, sounds
All
good.
right, let's have a look.
Okay.
This is a 475 square foot, 1-bedroom apartment with a private entrance.
Come on in.
It's pretty big.
Yeah, ceiling height's really good.
Yeah, it's really nice.
Yeah, it doesn't really feel like a basement, right? You've got lots of light.
Not much counter though.
How much am I gonna need though?
Oh, I guess it's your place.
There's a little bit of a hodgepodge of appliances. Brand new fridge, vintage stove.
I think I could get down on that.
All right. Yeah. So this room is kitchen and living room. They're combined.
Living room? I thought this was a kitchen.
No, it actually includes the living room too.
Whoa, okay.
All right, let's carry on to the bedroom.
Wow, there's a lot of space in here.
Yeah, not bad.
Yeah, my bed can fit in here. And
just your bed would fit, nothing else.
Well, I don't have a lot of stuff with me, and everything else can just fit in the closet.
You are going to love the ensuite bath.
Wow, this is really nice. I got storage to put my man things, nice washing counter, big mirror, nice stand-up shower.
Actually, this is a big room compared to the others.
Hold on a second.
What's going on?
After seeing the whole apartment, I'm just thinking, this is the kitchen and the living room.
Yes. It's really tight, and it requires some very skillful furniture placement, but I can make it work for you.
To better delineate this awkward space, a narrow bar-height table will clearly separate the kitchen and living areas. Refacing the cabinets in a high-gloss white finish will make the kitchen feel larger, and we'll use a swivel mount for the TV to save on precious floor space.
So, with that kind of a design, could you see the place working?
Yeah, I think that would definitely work out for us.
So the place overall, you've got your laundry, separate entrance, a little bit of outdoor space as well. We're in a very safe, family-oriented neighborhood, playgrounds all over the place. Now, I know we're a little bit further away from where your sister lives and the downtown core, but that means a little bit of savings. It's $700 per month.
All inclusive?
Yes.
Wow, I really like the sounds of that. Actually, I think that can make this place a really big possibility.
Good stuff. I have a couple more places to show you, so let's keep going.
Okay.
All right. Marlin's got a little bit of a tight budget, but he's also having a hard time imagining himself in specific spaces. When there's not so much money, you gotta have a lot of imagination.
When you have a child, living close to family can be a lifesaver. This next rental is in a residential neighborhood close to Marlin's sister.
Marlin, we're back to civilization, just a few blocks away from your sister's house. There's tons of parks that you could walk to with miles. So you catch the bus right out front and just a couple of blocks over to the subway. I think this house could be really good for you. There's only one tenant upstairs, so that means the basement should be quite quiet.
Sweet, that sounds awesome.
Let's have a look.
Great, let's go. Wow, this is a really great space, Jody.
You would have the backyard, you're just sharing it with one person, so.
Wow.
Oh, good for Miles.
Good. The door should be open, let's head inside.
This is a 525 square foot, one-bedroom apartment with a full bath.
Laundry's just over here, have a peek. Good. The apartment's right here.
Okay.
Come on in.
Wow, this is awesome.
Isn't that cool?
Yeah, I like the exposed brick.
Yeah, it really warms up the room, right?
Does the fireplace actually work?
Yeah, fully functional.
Sweet. I just have to learn how to build a fire and I'm all good to go.
All right, Island Boy, I'll get you an instruction manual.
Sounds good.
So the kitchen's kind of open to the rest of the space.
Yeah, it's perfect. Lots of storage.
The kitchen is quite small and dated.
That's all right. There's plenty of cupboard space. And
Plenty?
yeah, that's lots. I'm just one guy. You're being too picky. It's okay. I'll be all right.
Okay.
All right, bedroom's this way.
Okay.
Watch your height, guys. It's a little low here. Size-wise?
That's huge. It's the biggest room I've ever had, so
No way.
that's a bonus right now.
Good. Okay, so ample room to share with Miles then.
Definitely, yeah. And the carpet's great, so if he falls, he'll be able to bounce right back up.
All right.
Interesting walls. Wow.
Yeah, they got a little texture on them, don't they?
Gives it a bit of character. That's all right.
All right.
You'll see that there's a double closet there, and as if that wasn't enough space, there's a big walk-in. Let's have a peek.
Wow. This is huge.
And you'll need the space.
Yeah.
Wow.
There's also an ensuite bath right here.
Oh, okay.
So a nice, big, modern ensuite bath.
Yeah. It's really big.
It's a good size, and there's an actual tub.
Yeah, so that'll be perfect for Miles. Yeah. It's good.
No complaints.
None whatsoever.
So my friend, it seems like you quite like this place.
Yeah, I do. I like it.
Yeah?
It's nice, yeah.
You're not loving it though.
If I had to say anything, maybe the kitchen's a little bit retro.
You got that from your
These
mother.
are old.
Come on, you guys, you've got to use some imagination. This is nothing that a little makeover can't fix.
Replacing the dated countertop and painting the cabinets a deep gray give the kitchen an instant lift. For a sophisticated touch, we'll paint the walls a dove gray and punctuate it with orange accents. A sleek custom cabinet will give Marlin and Miles hideaway storage space, and a chaise lounge will provide comfy seating and keep the room feeling open.
I really like your ideas. I think it could really make it a contender.
All right, and what about if it's bang on budget, $750?
That makes things really good too.
That includes everything.
Utilities are on top, but that shouldn't be too much. Is that okay with you?
Yeah, that's not too bad.
Do you want to make an offer?
I think it's something I'd have to think about.
Oh.
All right, well, I have one more to show you. Let's head out.
Okay.
Just minutes from downtown, I think this next apartment will give Marlin the lifestyle he wants and the kid-friendly neighborhood he needs.
Marlin, we're in a neighborhood that's very similar to where your sister lives. So it's got that residential, family-oriented feel, perfect for Miles, nice and safe, but we're really just blocks away from all the action and transit access that you really need.
Sounds good.
The apartment I'm about to show you is in the basement of a house, but it's got a patio.
Sounds good.
Let's go around and have a look.
Okay.
This is a 575 square foot, one-bedroom apartment with air conditioning.
Come on in.
Oh, this is cool.
You'll see that there's laundry that's connected right in with the kitchen.
Yeah, it's a little different.
It's actually very common in a basement apartment. The landlord's just trying to squeeze it in wherever they possibly can.
Right.
Oh, but there's a cost here.
At least there's laundry.
This is true.
True.
What do you think about the kitchen?
It's good. It's a good size. And the double sink is a nice touch too. The last place I was at only had one sink and made washing dishes terrible.
Oh, and he's domesticated.
Ah, I do try.
Let's carry on.
Woo, this floor is all over the place.
It'll make cleaning so much easier for me.
You know what, it's yours, so whatever you wish.
All right, if Marlin's okay with the floor, that's enough said about that. What do you think about the living room?
This must be a pizzeria or something.
It does kind of feel like a pizzeria, doesn't it?
And it doesn't really have a very homey feel for me. I couldn't see myself watching Sunday Night Football here.
I know the brick and tile kind of make it feel cold, but I can do a lot with a space like this to make it feel much warmer.
Okay.
To add some pizzazz to this retro space, I'll remove the dated spindles that cut up the room. Painting out the walls a light gray will lighten up the heavy brick, while retaining a textural element. And a charcoal sofa and 2 ottomans provide plenty of seating.
So with a design like that, could you see yourself cozying up in here?
Yeah, I could definitely see that.
Good, let's carry on.
Okay.
This is kind of an interesting room.
Strange place for a fridge.
That's all right. It's close to the living room. It'll be all right.
Spoken like a true bachelor.
Your space.
Yeah.
So this would be your bedroom.
Actually, it's roomy enough.
Really nice size room if you're gonna share the room with Miles, right? You could have a daddy bed and a little guy bed as well.
Yeah, we'd have some great sleepovers. It'd be a lot of fun.
I think it could be cool. Nice above grade windows.
Oh, I could help you out with some curtains, I guess.
All right.
Let's see if Mom can help out with the design in the bathroom.
All right.
Can you move around in this room?
Yeah. There's enough space for me.
Okay.
And not a single mention about the wacky tiles. I love it.
It gives it flair.
You seem to really like this place. I mean, you like the crazy tiles, you like the brick wall.
The brick, I love the brick. It gives it so much character, and everything else, the neighborhood, the shops.
This place has everything you're looking for and more. You've got your patio, you've got laundry, we're in a safe neighborhood that's close to all the shops and restaurants and the subway.
So yeah, it's great.
And it's $800, including utilities. So marginally over budget.
That's not bad. To get everything that I asked for, I can deal with $50.
So let's make an offer.
I don't know if I like it that much to make an offer right now.
You know that the rental market runs really quickly.
You have to decide.
I know. I think I need one more night to be 100% sure.
Okay, so if they're gone tomorrow, they're gone tomorrow.
If it's meant to be, it'll be.
Okay.
All right.
Let's head out.
Alrighty. It's kind of got me on edge because I'm not really sure which place I'm going to pick over the other and which one will be the best fit for me.
Marlin likes everything but won't make a commitment on anything. All right, mister, I need to sleep on it.
Right.
Yesterday, we saw 3 places. I kind of felt like you liked all of them.
Yeah, they were all really nice.
So the first one we saw was out in the suburbs a little bit. Fabulous for Miles because the place had a nice backyard.
And I really liked the bathroom too. It was really, really nice. But the kitchen living room was kind of questionable.
It was tight, yeah, but I showed you how you could use it. Then we got a little bit closer to your sister's place.
Yes.
But the kitchen felt like it was maybe from the 60s. There was a cool fireplace.
Yeah, it was really nice. The bedroom was enormous, the biggest space that would be my bedroom ever. And the backyard was awesome too. It was one of my favorites.
They were all your favorites.
Yeah, they were.
That's the trouble, eh?
Okay, and then we ended the day at a place we called the Pizzeria because of all the tile and the brick.
Right.
That place was probably the biggest one I showed you.
Yeah, it really felt like separate spaces with the living room and yeah, the exposed brick was awesome.
But that place was $800, slightly over budget.
Yeah, but the character of the place is totally worth it.
All right, I love that you liked that character. I was a little nervous showing it to you. All right, well, which one feels best? After sleeping on it.
Thought this day would never come.
When he has to make a decision?
I think I'm gonna go with apartment 3.
The Pizzeria.
The Pizzeria, yeah.
Olé!
Yeah, I really liked it.
Well, in order to make it yours, you should probably call the landlord right away because I know lots of people were seeing it yesterday.
Okay. This is Marlin. I came and looked at your apartment yesterday with Jody. Oh, okay. Thanks. Bye.
That was quick.
Yeah. It looks like I waited too long and they rented the apartment.
I'm sorry.
I should have jumped on it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so between the other two, we have a space that's really affordable, right? It was under budget.
Yeah.
And then we had the other place that was also in your sister's neighborhood that had sort of the 60s kitchen. So between those two, what would it be?
The second apartment.
Nice choice. That was my first choice for you.
Okay.
Okay, 60s kitchen. Mom, do you think I can cut it? I can make it look great?
I'm sure you will.
Okay, well, let's see if we lost that one too.
Yeah.
Oh boy. I'm keeping my fingers crossed.
This is a very competitive rental market. You have to act fast. You snooze, you lose.
So I made the call and I got the apartment. I'm super excited about it. I think it's gonna be a really nice home for me and Miles. I got a lot of help from my sister moving out of her place. And if I didn't know any better, I'd swear that there was some hidden meaning there.
I did have some mixed emotions. He has been here for quite some time. We got to spend some good time together, but I think it's good for him to get his own place and start on his own.
Marlin's move was a breeze. With most of his stuff in storage and being delivered later, it took no time at all to get moved into his new apartment.
Now that I'm here, I'm really looking forward to seeing what Jody can do with this place.
Marlin needs a sophisticated bachelor pad that's also kid-friendly. So a custom cabinet allows both Daddy's electronics and Miles' toys to be tucked away without overpowering the space. A sleek chaise lounge keeps the space feeling open and can be pushed up against the wall for more conventional sofa-style seating. Family photos and Miles' artwork give the space that homey feel.
Welcome home, Marlin.
This is not my place. I'm visiting somebody.
A transformation.
I love all the orange.
You like the orange?
I love the orange, yeah.
Marlin's basement apartment was dark and dated. The huge fireplace was the focal point of the room, which created some layout challenges.
And this is
Beautiful.
This is unreal. What is this? A date?
It's a chaise.
A chaise. A chaise.
Yes.
I'm gonna have to learn how to say it.
To maximize the floor plan, I opted for this chaise lounge as an alternative to a traditional couch.
It's less expensive, and its low profile keeps the room feeling open.
It's awesome. It's perfect. That's me.
And what do you think of the storage unit?
Great for all the little things. My VCR, my DVD player.
We built a fantastic wall unit with sliding storage for books, toys, and media components. The melamine finish makes it easy to clean and very low maintenance. The sides come in and out, so it can look really nice and tidy.
The pictures, the foliage, and my pictures are up there. All the stuff from Miles that he's given to me.
What do you think about the light fixture?
I didn't even notice this. Whoa. That's awesome. Honestly, you have me feeling like, you know, I'm kind of a big shot now.
All right.
Yeah. It feels really homey for a place that I would never believe would be mine.
Well, let's see if you like your kitchen.
Oh my God. This isn't even the same place.
See?
Modern kitchen.
Right. Modern kitchen. It used to look really old, you thought, right?
Yeah.
This is not the same place.
This is exciting.
I don't even know what to say about it.
With the landlord's permission, we gave the kitchen cupboards an update with a coat of dark gray paint and switched out the hardware with modern geometric cabinet pulls. Changed the countertop.
That countertop is awesome.
And a new faucet, right? It doesn't take a lot to make a really big difference.
Right. This, oh my God.
You have a kitchen table.
I have dishware. I have an area to entertain.
A small-scale dining table with transparent chairs allows ample space for seating and entertaining. Pops of orange in the artwork and accessories keep the design fresh and masculine.
Wow, this is lovely.
Yeah.
I so love the color and actual dining area.
Yeah, it looks fantastic.
Really fresh, right? And a fresh coat of paint in a nice light gray keeps the space really bright. We also put some frosting on the window so you have a little bit of privacy, but you still get a lot of natural light.
Sweet. I'm actually gonna have to have people over now and cook for people, but it's
homey.
I don't know. This is it's really homey.
Mommy approved too.
That's great.
We spent $998 on this makeover. The bulk of that on the custom-made media unit and the kitchen update.
Thank you so much for all of it. You've totally exceeded any kind of expectation I had.
You had lots of help too from Mom and your sister, so.
Thanks, Mom.
No more couch surfing. Now Marlin has a beautiful, bright home for himself and his son. Finally, the fresh start he was looking for when he moved to the city.
Feel good?
Feels fantastic.
All right.
Feels fantastic.
All right.
Feels like home, Mom.
Oh, wow.
Here's home.
Great.
Yeah.
Lovely home. This will be perfect for me when I come visit.
You're gonna be on my sofa like I was on yours.
That's right.
And then here's my kitchen, dining room / kitchen.
I'm a little jealous, I have to say.
That's all right. You can come by anytime. I love it. I was telling Mom that I'm probably never gonna want to leave now.
There's no parks, no playgrounds.
So I'm sure I'll be able to find you something because I know the right neighborhoods to look in.
Wow.
You like it?
Yeah, of course.
We are in one of my favorite neighborhoods for young families. The baby's room would be just across the hall.
What? No way.
The baby's room?
We like the energy of living downtown. I love the fact that I'm just across the street from work.
Maria Fe and her banker husband Rafael recently moved to the city from Peru and have been living in the financial district. Great for them, but things have changed with the addition of baby Cristobal.
There's no parks, no playgrounds. There's a lot of traffic, and I feel like I am in the middle of the way every time with the stroller.
The place has great advantages. The fact that I can be here in no time to have lunch with my son every day.
I'm not able to stay with him in this living room the whole day. I need to go out with him. There is cars going everywhere, people walking around. I'm just tired of pushing the stroller every day into a sea of bankers.
I'm a banker. What's the problem with bankers?
It's impossible.
Tired of skyscrapers and downtown life, they're looking to trade it all in for green parks and a child-friendly location. Between work and a new baby, they haven't had much time to explore.
We just don't know where to look.
They may not know the city very well, but I do. They'll be relying on me to get them settled in a new apartment that suits their new lifestyle as a family.
Hello.
Hi, you must be Maria Fe.
Hi, Jody. Nice to meet you.
Hi, Jody. How are you? Yes, I am.
And this must be Cristobal. Hi.
Say hi.
How are you?
Good.
Would you like a tour?
Yes, please.
Okay, over here we have our living area.
Nice size space, wall-to-wall carpet.
Yeah, that's the problem. We don't want carpet anymore in the new place.
Yeah, we want hardwood floors because we want to avoid the possibility of him having allergies in the future.
Oh my gosh, and lots of baby toys in the living room.
Yeah, his room is really tiny right now and there is no more storage
We
for
ran out of space.
toys.
Yeah. We were using the solarium as a bedroom for him, and that's one of the big problems that we're facing right now.
Okay, let's see the solarium/nursery.
Yeah, as you can see, it's really tight now.
Yeah.
And there's no closets either.
Oh my gosh, yeah, no storage.
These are all windows, so in the wintertime, this thing can get really cold.
And then in the summer, it would be boiling
The
hot in
opposite,
here.
exactly.
Now, Raphael, one of these buildings is your office, right?
Exactly. So I work just across the street, which is fantastic, but
Yeah, the commute's nice.
That's going to be a tough thing to sacrifice, but
we're okay sacrificing that.
Good. Okay, well, let's sit down and see what else is on your list.
Sure.
Excellent.
Let's go.
Okay, so how's your search been going so far?
Not so well.
Problem is we don't know where to look.
So describe to me the type of neighborhood you're looking for.
Basically, we want a baby-friendly neighborhood with lots of green area, parks, playground.
But we'd also like to have access to public transit so I can commute within a 30-minute maximum time to work. I'm used to just walking a couple blocks and that's it.
What else do you need in your rental? What's not working here?
We need hardwood floors. We will like en-suite laundry. With the baby,
We're
we
doing
do
a lot of
laundry.
No kidding.
And we also want a separate bedroom for our son.
Yeah.
So it sounds to me like you guys are describing a house. Do you want to rent a whole house in a residential neighborhood?
I don't know about that. There's a lot of housework that I would like to avoid for now. The shoveling, the snow.
Now, there's some situations where you can rent an apartment in a house that you don't necessarily have to do that type of maintenance.
Yeah.
So if you can keep your minds open, that might give you a few more options.
Yes.
So it doesn't sound like you're asking for too much.
No, really.
That's good.
What's your budget?
Right now we are paying $1,850, but we know that we're paying a premium because of the proximity to the financial district. And if we're moving further away, I think we can get something for $1,750 with a difference to cover for the public transit.
You know what? You guys have a very reasonable budget and a reasonable wish list. So I'm sure I'll be able to find you something because I know the right neighborhoods to look in.
Yes,
yeah,
please.
we need your help. We need your help now.
When looking at a new area to live in, visit it on multiple occasions and at different times of day to get a true sense of the neighborhood. This first place is a newly listed 2-level apartment in the perfect downtown location.
We are in one of my favorite neighborhoods for young families. It is very stroller friendly, plus it's only 20 minutes to Raphael's work. So
That's perfect.
Now, I haven't seen it myself yet. The listing just came up today, but the photos look amazing. Let's have a look.
Okay.
Perfect.
So this is gonna be tough with the stroller.
Yes.
What's that?
I was thinking that if this is our way to the house, then it's gonna be hard to push the stroller in this path.
Oh, totally.
Yeah.
Totally. Like I said, I didn't see the house in advance. So here's the deck.
Wow.
Oh, that's nice.
Nice space.
Yeah. We can have a barbecue here.
Great backyard.
I think you could add a little play area for Cristobal.
Yeah.
All right, let's have a look inside.
Let's go.
This is a 900 square foot, 2-floor, 2-bedroom apartment.
Come on in.
Wow, I like it. Great
Yeah.
space.
Me too.
Yeah, nice kitchen.
Yeah, the appliances looks good.
Yeah, there's a lot of storage.
I like it.
Family room looks nice too.
I like the floors.
No carpets.
It's nice.
It's a nice size.
Okay, great. The bedrooms are downstairs. Let's have a look.
This is kind of low.
Wow. Wow, is it ever... Raph, watch your head.
Really?
Oh my goodness. So the bedroom,
It's
kind
small.
of small.
you would hit your head again here, Raph.
Yeah.
That's a small window too. It's not very bright in here. This is a tiny closet. Our furniture definitely is not gonna fit here.
Okay, well, let's see if it gets any better.
Yep.
Okay.
That looks like the bathroom. It's just a shower.
Oh yeah, we definitely are gonna need a bathtub for the baby.
But there is more storage here. Oh, and laundry.
And you don't fit in here.
No.
So probably you won't be able to do the laundry.
That's
not
on you,
good.
That works for me.
So what do we have here?
Wow, this is a good storage room.
Yeah, this is nice for my sports equipment.
I'm pretty sure this is what they're selling as the second bedroom.
What?
So this
No
would have to
way.
The baby's room.
This couldn't be the baby's room. It's too small. I just don't see it working for a baby.
You know what? With a little creativity, I think you could make this a really nice nursery.
I will make this a great nursery that will grow with Cristobal. Instead of typical pastel baby colors, we'll paint the room a vibrant, energetic blue. A colorful area rug and geometric patterned bedding create a visually stimulating space. And a melamine change table filled with bright storage bins can easily turn into kid-friendly storage as Christabel gets older.
So would that work for you guys?
Yeah, that could work.
All right. Obviously, it's not as fabulous as it seems like it would be online.
Yeah, I'm concerned about the ceilings. They're very low. I'm gonna hit my head every day, and that's a big concern for me.
Fair.
And also the washroom. I don't know where we're gonna give our son a bath.
Right.
That's right.
You'd have to get pretty creative.
Yeah.
The good thing is it's under budget. They're asking $1,600 per month here, inclusive.
Okay.
So it's a savings.
Yeah.
Now, I do have other places lined up for us to see today,
Okay.
so let's reserve judgment for now.
Yeah.
Go see some other places.
Yeah, sounds great.
This next rental is a 2-bedroom bungalow in a residential area of the city.
This is a lovely, quiet, family-oriented neighborhood that I'm sure you guys would love. Only trouble is we're a little bit far away from Raphael's work. Living here, you would have to take a bus first and then the subway. So all in all, probably about 40 minutes to get back and forth to work.
Okay.
Now, the place I'm showing you is a fabulous alternative to an apartment. It's a whole house. I've seen it, it's great, and I'd like to show you the best part first, the backyard. Come back here.
Wow.
This is a nice backyard.
It's huge.
Great.
It's so pretty.
Room for the baby to play. You like it?
Yeah, of course.
All right, let's see if you like inside as well.
This rental is a 1,000 square foot house on 2 levels with 2 bedrooms and a finished basement.
So come see this beauty.
Wow.
Nice.
Nice kitchen.
It is
It's
a
really
nice
beautiful.
kitchen.
Isn't it great?
Yeah, it's pretty. I like the appliances. They look new. The countertops are great.
Eat-in kitchen?
Yeah.
Our table is a little bit bigger than this one.
I don't think it'll fit here, right?
No way.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, you'd have to go to a small scale
Yeah,
dining
otherwise
table.
we'll be so tight.
But it's nice. I mean, the living room's open concept.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's tons of space between this couch and the windows, which are beautiful.
Yeah. They bring a lot of light.
Yeah.
Okay, bedrooms are this way.
Okay.
So,
Is this a master?
this is the master, yes.
It's a little bit tinier than I will have expected.
Nice view.
Yeah. It's a bright bedroom, so I
Yeah.
really like it.
It's also right across the hall from the nursery.
Sure.
Oh, nice.
So this would be Christabel's room.
Okay, for a nursery, it's a good size. It's really bright too.
It's not a solarium, so
not a solarium.
it's got moderate temperature.
Yeah, no carpets as well, so
And he'd have his own closet.
awesome. Yeah, that will be so nice.
All right, in between the 2 bedrooms is the bathroom.
Oh, okay.
Nice.
It's a pretty washroom, and it has a bathtub now,
Yeah,
so
we
we can bathe the baby.
All right, let's go downstairs and I'll show you the basement.
Okay.
Okay.
Perfect.
Basement.
So they don't have basements in Peru, do they?
No, we don't.
Well, this is a pretty fantastic finished basement. And there's the laundry.
Great.
So, what do you think?
It's a good space.
Yeah.
I just don't know what I will be using it for.
Yeah.
You can really do whatever you want with a finished basement. For you guys, I think the best use for this space is a playroom.
Bright red walls and colorful artwork give the room a dramatic, engaging feel and really define the space as a playroom. A low-pile area rug gives a warm place for Christabel to play on the hardwood floor and is easy to keep clean and allergen-free. Colorful bins and storage units not only lend a design element to the room, but provide an organized way to keep toys hidden away.
So, what do you think?
It sounds great, right?
That might work, yeah.
Yeah.
I think you guys are coming around to the idea of having a whole house to yourselves.
I like the idea of having this much space and the
Place is
backyard.
beautiful.
I mean,
the backyard is
yeah.
amazing.
Except that who is going to be doing all that yard work?
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Right.
shoveling the snow
And
in
the
winter.
grass.
The landlord will not take care of that for you here. However, this place rents for $1,700 per month.
Okay.
So that's a saving of
a good
$50.
price.
So I think this is an option for you guys.
Yes, it is.
Sure it is.
The commute is something that I'll have to think about very carefully.
This next rental is located in a 4-plex in an upscale neighborhood.
This is one of the most sought after areas in the city for young families because it has such great stroller access to restaurants and shops and parks. So I think you guys would really enjoy living here. Plus, it's a very easy commute to the financial district, less than 25 minutes. There's one really big catch. The laundry is shared with 3 other apartments. I know laundry is really important to you. but you need to know that before you even look at the place.
Okay. I'm also concerned about this thing. What is this?
This street is currently under construction. Construction's due to last for another 2.5 or 3 months or so it wouldn't affect you for very long. Plus, these older houses are really well built, so it's actually quite quiet inside.
Okay.
Let's have a look.
Let's go.
Yes,
Okay.
let's go.
This is an 1,100 square foot, 2-bedroom apartment with an updated kitchen.
Come on in.
Wow.
Nice. Spacious.
Pretty, yeah?
Yeah.
Nice fireplace, right?
Oh, yeah.
The fireplace is great, isn't it? It's very romantic to have a fireplace, and it's a nice focal point for the room, right? Notice how quiet it is in here?
Yeah,
you can't hear the
can't
road,
hear
the
us, huh?
construction.
What's this, Judy?
That's a hot water radiator. That's the heating system for the house. Each room has one. It's a very consistent heat. It's moist, so you don't get dry skin.
Okay.
And it does really cut down on dust as well, so it's a nice alternative
So
to...
it's good for the allergies as well.
Yeah, yes, definitely good for the allergies, yes. Okay, dining room's just over here. I love that the hardwood floor continues all the way through the space.
Perfect. Wow, this is a nice dining room.
I love the wainscoting.
And the arch over there.
Isn't the archway beautiful? Yeah.
Yeah, it gives a lot of character, that's true.
And I think in this dining room, your nice tall table would look
It would fit
magnificent
perfectly.
in here.
Definitely.
Yeah, I like it.
Good. So here's the kitchen.
It's pretty. A little bit tiny.
If you take a close look, the cupboards have been resurfaced. There's a modern backsplash, double sink with a new faucet. The appliances are new. It's not bad for a small kitchen, right?
It's not
Yeah,
bad.
it's fine.
I'll take fine. All right, let's carry on.
Okay.
So, this is where you would get to the storage, laundry, and that's your emergency exit as well. This room.
Wow, this is a nice bedroom for the baby.
Good size.
Perfect. Yeah, I like the window and the fact that it has a closet,
Yeah,
right?
it's a closet.
This could be a beautiful nursery.
To create a stylish and functional nursery, I'll use a streamlined dresser that doubles as a change table but easily converts back as crystal ball grows. A fashionable cowhide rug is an easy-to-clean and allergen-free solution to soften the hardwood floor. And custom artwork and graphic prints finish the room, giving it a fun and creative feel.
Yeah, that sounds great.
I like the idea.
Yeah.
Perfect.
All right, let's see the rest of the place. There's more storage here and bathrooms right here.
It looks pretty, very bright, and a bathtub. Perfect.
Good, okay. And here's the master.
Wow,
Big master.
very bright, has 2 closets.
Yes, his and hers closet, no fighting. And it's a nice private view, right? You'd have someone's garden in your view, which is lovely.
Yeah.
Yes.
So price-wise, this place fits into your budget almost. It's $17.25 a month plus utilities. So
Okay.
with those utilities, it'll be a touch over budget.
Considering the features, it's not too bad, I guess.
So I think this place is really great for you guys.
It's really spacious
Has
here.
a lot of character.
It's a really nice place, but I'm concerned about laundry.
Yeah, the laundry.
I understand if that's a bigger issue, but you have to understand not all 4 units are going to have a baby, so not everyone's going to have as much laundry as you two do.
That is true.
Why don't we go talk about it and see how this place compares to the others I've shown you?
Okay,
Sure.
perfect.
Yeah.
So, despite some headspace issues, we did see 3 places that meet most of your requirements today.
Yes.
So we started off at an apartment that was a very easy commute for you. The place had beautiful hardwood floors on the main floor, it had laundry, and the neighborhood was incredible. That place was under budget at $1,600.
The other problem is that I was hitting my head against the
Ceiling
ceilings.
height. Then we went a little bit into the suburbs. Not such an easy commute.
The entire house was very beautiful. The backyard was amazing, beautiful.
You fell in love with the backyard.
I really like it, yeah. And
It's a very quiet neighborhood.
Yes.
but it was like 45 minutes commute
Yeah.
from Rafael's work.
Apartment number 3 was in a family-oriented neighborhood, large, spacious principal rooms with hardwood.
Has great character, great neighborhood, and it's a 25-minute commute, so it's perfect.
But
Laundry.
laundry was shared.
Yeah.
So is there one we can eliminate?
Yeah, I think we can roll out right
Apartment
now.
number 1, it's just not gonna work.
It's not comfortable for you.
No, hitting my head is not ideal.
That leaves the entire house or the fourplex. Which one's it gonna be?
Will it be the spacious bungalow with the large backyard? Or the heritage-style apartment in the perfect location?
I think we're gonna choose apartment number 3.
The fourplex. Good. I like that one for you guys. Now, to deal with the fact that it's a little bit over budget, it's empty right now. So you know the landlord is not being paid rent for this month. And I think he liked the sounds of you guys. So I think there's a little bit of room for negotiation. I think you should at least give it a whirl. See if you can knock off $25 from the rent, and then it's bang on.
Yeah, that would be great.
Who's the negotiator?
You are.
Okay.
Raph? Okay, why don't you give the landlord a call?
Hi, Mark. This is Rafael.
Banker Raphael really knows how to talk money. The landlord lowered the rent by $35 per month to help with the utility costs. So now they came in under budget at $16.95 plus utilities.
We've just been wanting to move for so long that it's hard to believe that the day is finally here.
It's great to be moving in here. It's like starting a new life.
This nursery design is simple and will easily transform as Cristobal grows. To create a playful and stimulating room, I've used graphic bedding and custom artwork and brought those bright colors down to the floor with a fun play area. I thought it would be nice to surprise Mom and Dad with a makeover of their own. I'm using a mix of their furniture and accents with some fabulous additions from my design team and I to truly give these two a room just for them.
Hi guys.
Hi.
Come see your new space.
Wow, this is beautiful.
It's amazing, Jody. Thank you.
It looks so much brighter than it was before.
Really welcoming. So it's two different shades of blue, one above the wainscoting and one below.
I like it. New couch.
So your couch was far too big for this space. It really would have overwhelmed it. So we went with an apartment-sized leather sofa.
Beautiful.
I like the table. I like the shape, the color, everything.
Well, and because it's so narrow, it gives you tons of room to walk through because this is really your main traffic area, right?
That's a great idea.
And I like those lights.
The sconces, yes.
A little bit more modern, but still maintains this classic look of the house.
Some window blinds for privacy.
A little bit of privacy.
So this area is for Mom and Dad. Okay. This is the adult area, but there's a baby area too.
Oh.
So that's the real showstopper. Let's go have a look.
Okay, let's go.
So here's the baby's room.
Oh my God, this is so beautiful. It's so cute.
Beautiful.
This is your new room.
What do you think of the color?
It's perfect.
The baby's room was tired and in need of some sprucing up. To gear it for a young child, I chose a muted teal color, a modern choice for a young hipster.
And because it's more of a mature color, he'll be able to grow up with it.
Nice.
I love the sitting area where he can play there when he gets older.
Yeah, exactly. Look at him go.
He's
Beautiful.
liking it.
Yeah.
Oh, I love the art on the wall.
I had this artwork commissioned especially for Cristobal's room.
Oh, wow.
I think it really gives a nice playful, modern feel to the room.
Because I took on 2 rooms for this makeover, I decided to bust the budget a little bit. I spent $1,125 because I hired a professional artist to create some artwork for the nursery.
The 2 prints go together.
Yeah.
We've got your numbers and your letters. So I changed out Cristobal's bed linens to something a little bit more modern and graphic.
So cute.
This is, I think, my favorite part of Cristobal's room.
Oh, look at his closet.
And look at the door, the Peruvian soccer jersey.
Of course. So we added a second bar, which gives you that extra storage that you guys were so severely lacking in Cristobal's old room.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yes. I love the place. You've done an amazing job. He has the greatest bedroom ever.
Yes.
I'm really glad you guys like it.
Yeah.
Do you like your new room?
Of course you do.
Oh, can I hold him?
Yeah, of course.
Oh, hi, sweet pea. I hope you like it. This is all for you.
Thank you very much.
Thanks a lot.
Thank you. Yeah, thank you very much.
Enjoy your space.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Jody.
I guess I'll give you back your baby.
Okay, yeah, that would be nice. Look, Cristobal.
Is that your name? Yeah. I'm sure you can read.
You like to sit down here, right?
Yeah, he's a little small for it just yet, but having a nice seating area will be great in just a couple of months. Please tell me you have settled the city-suburbs debate. So this is the main living area.
I think it's pretty spacious.
Come on, this is way too small. I never would have thought we'd find this.
In the city. So backyard.
What backyard?
Seriously, do we want to spend both of our lives on the highway?
You guys have a big decision on your hands.
Yeah.
When Ryan moved in with Lindsay, things got tight.
A house that I rented for one person was a little cramped for two.
And it did cause some trouble.
His influences started to creep in a bit more.
I do a lot of work from home.
Instead of a dining room, now we have a really great office space, but we don't really have anywhere to eat, so we end up eating on the couch most nights.
After a few months, we knew that we were going to have to move.
Now, if they could only agree on where.
Why don't we look downtown?
Okay, if we have to.
I think we should live in the city. There's so many exciting things to do.
Living outside of the city would be better for us because it's going to be more affordable.
A lot of our friends from school and childhood moved to the city.
I would be spending 2.5 hours every day in the car.
Will it be bright lights and big city or quiet life in the suburbs?
We need someone to help us meet in the middle. Hi, Jody.
Hi, you must be Lindsay.
Nice to meet you.
Good to meet you.
Hi, Jody, I'm Ryan. So this is our main living space.
Okay, so very nice sized living area, but there's an office in the middle of it. And you guys must work from home?
I work from home, actually, and I used to work upstairs, but Lindsay and I didn't see very much of each other because we'd eat dinner downstairs, and then it's sort of, see you later. And, I disappear for the whole evening.
So that's a habit issue, sweetheart. Yeah. Not a layout problem.
So this way we get to see each other a lot, but we don't get to see other people because it's really difficult to entertain when your dining room is an office.
All right, let's talk about the future.
Cool, great.
Please tell me you have settled the city-suburbs debate.
No, we're not even close.
Okay, who's on what side of the fence and why?
I work very close to where we're living right now, maybe a 20-minute drive.
Okay.
I also have an active social life where we're living.
Much of my work is in the city.
Okay.
So my bias is to kind of shoot past Lindsay's work and live in the city, and then she can just drive in the other direction.
Okay, he said, she said. Fun. Let's talk about what you need in a house.
2 bedrooms.
Okay.
As well as a 3rd room that's a proper office.
You want 3 bedrooms?
Pretty much.
Okay.
We also would like to be close to the highways. Either way, we know that we're gonna have a commute in front of us.
We're getting a puppy.
Oh.
And we want to make sure that the new place has plenty of space for the puppy, including a backyard.
We also would like higher end appliances in the kitchen.
What else do you need?
An ensuite.
An ensuite bathroom?
Yes.
Well, that's quite the hefty wish list. And I'm sure you know that there's a very big price difference between being in the far end of the suburbs and being in the core of the city.
I have been trying to explain that to Ryan.
Okay, so what are you expecting?
In our current area, I think we're comfortable going up to $1,600 or $1,700 a month, not including utilities.
That sounds reasonable.
For me, that was sort of coming in around $2,100, $2,200, I was hoping.
Maybe a little more than that. Okay, so it sounds like I've got a double search on my hands, so I better get started.
In the city, space is at a premium, so paying for an empty room for occasional guests is an expensive choice. Focus on the space you'll need 99% of the time, like a home office, and find more creative options for those rare visitors. This first apartment is located downtown, just off the highway.
Hey, Jody.
Hey, Jody.
Oh, hey, guys.
Sorry we're late.
The drive took forever. Then we had to find parking too.
Hey, welcome to city life.
This is a fantastic area.
It is a great area, and what I like best about it is it's where all the young people are hanging out and having fun, and for you guys, there's an added bonus because there's a dog park just around the corner.
Oh, that's nice.
The place I'm going to show you is a 1-bedroom plus den, so that gives you your extra space.
Let's take a look.
This apartment is a 750 square foot, 1-bedroom plus den with a large balcony.
So come on in.
It's lovely. Oh my gosh, the kitchen is very nice. It's very big.
Super modern, city slicker.
Much bigger than I expected, actually. Yeah, I was expecting a really teeny kitchen. This seems open, right? It's got fantastic appliances.
Good.
This kitchen, 5 stars.
Perfect. So this is the main living area.
It is so nice.
It's a little small, though.
I think it's pretty spacious, for the city. And
you still get to have a dining room.
That is great. The dining room, I love it. I just think that the dining room and the living area, it's a little bit snug.
It's a lovely size, and just looking out at the patio, There's enough space to entertain, certainly. You know, I think it's a nice size for 2 people.
Yeah, certainly having wall-to-wall, floor-to-ceiling windows does make it feel more open. I love this view. I like the treetop rooftop view because it really just feels like you could step out, you know?
Yeah.
Definitely, and the area really has character.
Yeah, exactly.
It's good because I think we'd have to spend a lot of time out in the neighborhood. We would be on top of each other in this space.
Maybe.
The bedroom is over here.
I really like the doors. They're really cool.
Are they fantastic?
Cozy and stylish.
It feels like we're going from a lot of space to not a lot of space with this room.
That's because you are. You lose a lot of square footage when you come from the suburbs and try to find something comparable downtown.
Look at the back wall. Closet across the whole wall. It's a lovely size, and you could have all of it.
It's a really big adjustment for us to make.
There's a den. Follow me.
It's a nice size.
Come on, this is way too small for your stuff.
It's cozy. I wouldn't say it's too small for my stuff.
Most people would downsize in order to fit into this kind of a room. I think it could be a beautiful office.
I can really see the desk just, you know, fitting right there.
Okay, I mean, because I was also thinking, you know, maybe this could be a space where our visitors could stay.
There's a way you could do both.
When creating a multifunctional room like this, keep in mind that it will be an office most of the time. So a custom shelving unit built with a fold-away Murphy bed satisfies the main use of the space, but easily accommodates the occasional guest. Strokes of bold blue mixed with monochromatic accents give this office a contemporary twist.
I think it can maybe work.
All right, let's see the bathroom. So it's no ensuite, but it's quite lovely.
It's really nice.
You know what, the finishings are really beautiful in here.
Look how deep the tub is.
Yeah, I think for a bathroom like this, I'm willing to give up the ensuite.
Good.
Definitely.
So Lindsay's ready to give up an ensuite in order to have this cool of a place. Otherwise, this place hits everything on your wish list other than that second bedroom.
The commute thing really is maybe sticking out in my head
We're
right now.
so close to the highway, though.
That's true.
So how much is this place?
This place is actually a really good deal. It's $2,100 per month, including utilities.
Wow, that's a really good deal in the city.
Certainly, I can see how it's realistic for where we are, but it's just starting to sink in how much more space we get for our dollar out in the suburbs.
I had a feeling you'd say that, but don't worry, I've got a bunch of other places lined up for us to see.
Fantastic.
I needed to see just how serious about the city Lindsay and Ryan were. Now that I've got a bit of a gauge, I know exactly where to take them. Compromise doesn't have to be a dirty word, but you do have to choose what's most important to you.
The perfect compromise for Ryan and Lindsay could be this next apartment, located halfway between downtown and the suburbs.
So these buildings are beautiful, and the reason I took you here is because it's a really nice happy medium in between downtown life and suburban life. We're within the city limits, but we're not right downtown in the core of the city, which gives you some of the suburban perks that you're used to. Like, we're about 5 minutes to the highway,
Oh,
which is
that's
perfect.
fantastic.
What's awesome about it for you guys as new dog owners is that you are moments away from lakeside trails. Your dog will go nuts. The apartment I'm about to show you is newly renovated, and I think you're gonna love it.
Great.
Okay.
This is a 900 square foot, 2-bedroom, 2-bath apartment in a luxury high-rise.
Come on in. So, how is this for a nice, big, spacious living dining room?
I never would have thought we'd find this in an apartment. This
In
is
the
amazing.
city.
In the city, yeah, this is amazing. I like the really big window, like it brings in a lot of light to the room.
A lot of light, a lot of space. It's a really nice
Yeah.
dining living area.
Let's see if you like the kitchen.
Great.
I know the kitchen's really important to you. This one has been updated. The appliances are just lovely, wouldn't
They
you
are
say?
lovely. It is a bit tighter than the other place we saw today.
But you know what? I think they've really put a lot of effort into making this modern, even given the space constraints. I think we could work in this.
So, here's the master bedroom.
This is way bigger than
It's bigger than yours right now in the suburbs.
Yeah.
And for my friend Lindsay, a walk-in closet. A big one.
It's huge.
Almost big enough to share.
Almost.
I betcha she would share the ensuite bathroom with you.
It's so nice. Tub, shower, beautiful vanity. It's really nice.
It's really great.
All right, let's see if you guys like the second bedroom. So here is a lovely guest room for when your parents come.
This is a great size for them.
Isn't it?
I can't believe I'm saying this, but this is a contender, I think.
Good.
The one thing I'm concerned about, I just don't know what we're gonna do with Ryan's office.
This space is so big that we can work an office into the living area.
And you can keep the second bedroom as a guest room.
Right.
And nothing says modern like a multifunctional workspace.
In order to give Ryan the office he needs, I'll use a custom white cabinet so office and entertainment can coexist peacefully, giving the room the functionality it requires without compromising on style. A black leather sofa, graphic shag rug, and textured footstools add interest, while hints of blue add drama.
You know what? I think that could really work for the space.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Okay, so this place is a contender.
It is a contender. We are a bit closer to the outskirts of the city, so for commuting, for me, it's great, but it does also increase Ryan's commute.
Right, yeah. So on the other hand, if we're trying to decide between the city and the suburbs, well, now we've almost have indecision. We're kind of half in the middle.
So it's a win-win on housing and lifestyle, but you're both commuting.
Right.
Maybe price will help you. This place is under budget at $19.50 plus utilities.
Wow.
Wow.
That's definitely less than I thought we would be paying for a space like this.
So is it worth making a compromise for this place?
It's worth talking about making a compromise for this place.
I was about to say the same thing.
All right, I have one more place to show you, so let's get on the road.
All right.
Great.
This next rental is a newly built townhouse in the suburbs.
So we've seen what the city has to offer. Now it's Lindsay's turn. We're back in the suburbs.
And just minutes from the highway.
I'm gonna show you a townhouse that has never been lived in. You guys would be the very first.
That's nice.
And it's 2 stories with a backyard for the dog. Let's go in.
This is a 1,500 square foot, 3-bedroom townhouse with a single garage.
So come on in, guys.
It's nice, full of light.
It is very full of light, yeah.
Nice entrance.
Isn't it? Yeah, perfect for receiving guests.
This is nice.
You've got your 2-piece right at the front door.
It's good to have it on the main floor.
And great big living room combined with dining.
It's a little narrow. It's almost like a bowling alley.
Oh, come on. Enjoy the space. We're in the suburbs. There's lots of space. Just enjoy.
It is a lot more space.
Come check out the kitchen.
Wow, look at that. I love these appliances.
Never been
They're
used.
so nice and new.
I love the microwave over the oven.
Yes.
Good?
Yeah.
Tons and tons of cupboard space. You guys could really go nuts in this kitchen, right?
This is a great kitchen.
Storage space.
So backyard.
What backyard? I'm seeing a really busy road and there's really nothing between us and it. And I'm a little bit worried about this puppy that we're getting.
Eventually the builder will put a fence in. They have to by law, but that could take a few months.
It's definitely something we'd have to take into consideration.
Okay, great. Let's carry on.
Perfect.
It still seems like a bit of a bowling alley.
Okay. We have a long room. Because it's actually a hallway as well,
Yeah.
you have to accommodate being able to walk through the middle of the space.
So what are we gonna do?
Don't worry. I've worked with this kind of design before and there's a really easy solution.
The first thing I do in this type of room is keep the larger furniture against the walls. I'll use small-scale footstools and accent chairs to provide seating without blocking traffic flow through the space. A blend of urban chic and country charm will give the room a youthful feel, but have the softness and warmth of a home.
So with that kind of a design, could you see this being spectacular?
Absolutely. I think we could definitely relax here.
So this is the larger of the 2 extra rooms in this house. Nice size, right?
Yeah. This could be a great office, I think.
I like the windows. Great size, a lot of light.
Lots of light in this room.
Good. All right. The other room's just on the other side here. So the smallest of the 3 rooms is still large enough to be either a guest room or an office, I think, anyway. So how is this for a king-size master bedroom?
Wow.
This is massive. This is fantastic.
It's huge.
This would very easily fit all of our furniture.
Definitely, we'd probably have to get some more. It's practically bigger than some apartments in the city.
I've lived in those, you're right. And there's a really nice size walk-in closet.
Oh, this is fantastic.
It is a really nice
size. Look at that.
size.
That would fit all of my clothes and some of yours.
Yeah, you could go shopping and fill it up.
Yeah, exactly.
Love it. And there's an ensuite bathroom.
Oh my goodness.
It's really nice.
Wow, this hits most of our wish list, I think.
So you guys have seen what's available in the city. You've seen what the suburbs has to offer. What are you thinking? What's going on?
This is a very nice place, but you know, the city still has the events and the nightlife and the friends.
At the same time, this place would have the space to have our friends come here.
Do you want to know how much this place rents for?
Yes.
The rent here is $1,600, including utilities.
It's pretty good.
So something to consider?
Absolutely. Given us a lot to think about today.
You guys have a big decision on your hands.
Yeah.
We'll have to go talk about it.
Yeah.
So we've been on a bit of a rental marathon today, haven't we?
It's been a long day.
Yeah, so we started out in the heart of the downtown core in a really cool area. And I showed you a one-bedroom condo in a boutique building.
It was really nice.
I think you guys were really impressed with the kitchen, and it had a den that could either be used as an office or a guest room.
It was nice. It was a little small.
Then we went a little bit outside the downtown core where you saw a 2-bedroom apartment that definitely had room for a lovely office space, and it had some really great waterfront trails for the dog as well.
Right.
Then we came all the way back out here to the suburbs and saw a brand new, never been lived in townhouse that would give you all the space you need and more, and eventually a nice backyard.
Eventually.
So is there one that you know you couldn't live in?
We should nix the waterfront one. We'd both have to commute.
But it has almost everything on our wish list on the inside of the space.
Seriously, Lindsay, do we want to spend both of our lives on the highway?
Okay. I can see where he's coming from with that.
Right.
Let's take that one off the list.
So that leaves a very sexy, swanky condo downtown that's $2,100 per month, or a spacious townhouse in the suburbs for $1,600 per month. Which one's it gonna be?
I think it should be the townhouse because that really had everything that we're looking for, and I think it really just gives us the room to have our lifestyle here.
The apartment is very nice. It's in a very fun, hip downtown location.
Yeah.
And it meets a lot of the items on our wish list.
Okay.
On the other hand, $500 a month goes a long way, so it's the townhouse.
It does go a long way. We can use that when we go downtown.
For sure. I mean, you could get a hotel and really have like a nice weekend downtown.
That sounds good.
Good. So the townhouse it is, the suburbs it is, Ryan.
It's a lovely house.
I had this feeling the whole time that what Lindsay wants, Lindsay gets. Now the elephant in the room is that you guys are bringing a dog into this rental. The only fair thing to do is to be completely upfront with the landlord, especially since the place is brand new. Different areas have different rulings on pets in rentals. But if you're planning on purchasing a pooch, it's best to be upfront with your landlord. Let them know in advance and give them the right to say no. All right, so who's the best negotiator?
That would be Ryan.
She gets what she wants, but I do the talking.
Okay, so I think you should get on the horn, talk to that landlord, and make an appointment to go back. Okay?
Great.
Landlords love couples like Ryan and Lindsay who have double incomes and no kids. So even with their new dog Toby, they had no trouble renting the townhouse. They moved in right away and started making it their own.
I can't resist saying it, but I told you so. I knew that third place was perfect for us.
And to make it even better, my design team and I are doing a fabulous modern makeover. To suit Ryan's city personality, I'll use items with clean lines, and I'll juxtapose that with Lindsay's country sensibility by using organic prints and natural wood. It's the perfect compromise for this young couple's new place together.
Hi. Oh my gosh.
It looks so good. Wow.
This is amazing. I can't believe it's the same house.
It's so cool. So modern and clean. I love these pillows.
It feels not like a bowling alley anymore.
Not like a bowling alley. We never would have thought of this layout. It makes such good use of the room.
And it doesn't take away your path from front door to the rest of the house.
You know, the paint color is amazing. It's so rich. It's nothing I would have picked by myself, but it's perfect.
I went with a gray. Most people forget about gray. It's a really good neutral. I know you wanted something fairly neutral.
Right, and I love the paint.
Yeah.
It's absolutely fantastic.
The stripes are so cool.
I added horizontal stripes to the wall, which add a really modern feel and create a really great focal point. While the focal wall is very bold, modern stripes, I've layered it with vertical mirrors that are done in a distressed wood, which really gives it a rustic feel.
It breaks it up a bit and it's beautiful.
Exactly.
These chairs are gorgeous. I love them.
One of the themes that runs through this place is the whole city versus country that the two of you have. So we've got a few really modern elements.
Sort of a city couch.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I really like the couch.
And then I've got a lot of organic and more country feeling pieces for Lindsay. So the chairs are very whimsical country, along with the ottomans and pillows.
The furniture really lightens up the room. I think it just works so well together. Absolutely amazing.
So do you want to see your dining room?
Yes, please.
Come on in.
Oh, wow. This is beautiful.
It's so nice.
I love that it's a different color of gray. It contrasts really nicely.
I can't believe you noticed.
Is it really a different color?
The dining room is actually the lighter shade of the bold stripes from the living room.
Oh, wow.
I never would have noticed.
It really helps the two spaces flow together.
And you've got the really nice kind of light accents with the window treatments. It's so nice.
Yeah, the window treatment, the light colored table, and custom art for you guys.
Wow.
I'm very impressed that it was specially made for us. That's so cool.
The lantern is so great over the table.
Is this textured glass?
Yeah, all the bubbles in there will really create a nice pattern of dappled light on the walls as well. With my designer discount, I got Ryan and Lindsay a fantastic deal on the leather sofa, which meant the bulk of my budget went towards chairs, ottomans, and beautiful accent pieces, which came to a grand total of $1,175.
The bowling alley is gone. This is so wonderful. The house is fantastic.
I think it kind of looks like a little condo in the country.
Yeah.
Can you live here, Ryan?
This is fantastic. Thanks so much, Jody. We're really happy.
Yeah.
Good stuff. Ryan and Lindsay's biggest challenge was agreeing on a location. They really needed to go the distance to see that size does matter. And in this case, the biggest bang for their buck was in the suburbs.
Welcome home, Toby. Oh. Hi.
Look at the chair we got. Yeah, look at the chair. Good boy.
Hi. It's our family home.
Really competitive out there.
I want you to deal with the idea of you being a freelancer first.
Okay. I'm not so sure about this one.
I know we're not in the West End neighborhood that you want to be in.
No, where are we? Here's the bathroom. I'm getting the heebie-jeebies.
Okay.
I would love to just shop around still. Can you get me the name of the DJ they use? Because I want to put that in the piece too.
Louisa is a freelance writer
who writes a popular blog about events around the city.
I work from home, I write from home. A typical day for me is waking up to take my dog out to the park, and then I basically see what the next article I'm going to be writing on is about and get the blog going.
Her current Midtown stuffy apartment is sucking the life and energy out of her, so she needs a change of scenery fast.
Inspiration is really important to a writer, and if you're not inspired by your environment, then you're completely stunted in your craft. As a result of living here, I find myself going to a lot of coffee shops in different areas of town to sort of get the vibe, get the feeling that I want.
Inspiration can come in many forms. I'll have to use my own creativity to find this renter the perfect work and living combination.
Hi.
Hi, I'm Jody.
I'm Louisa. Nice to meet you.
Good to meet you.
Hi. Felita.
Good to meet you.
Let's come on in. You want a tour?
Yeah,
All
please.
right.
It's very bright.
I know. Very bright.
Very white.
Very white and not very inspiring.
Why didn't you just paint?
And I can't paint, unfortunately, due to building rules.
Okay, let's move.
Let's move on.
You've got really large-scale furniture.
I do. A lot of the furniture was given to me from my parents, so it's really important to me, and I would not want to have to give it up.
Okay.
So I work from this big table over here. I work at home, and I also entertain here, so it doubles as a great sort of work and entertaining space. You want to see the kitchen?
Yep. Oh, this is great. It's so modern.
I know. They updated the kitchen about a year ago, so I'm the only one that's ever used it, all new appliances, and it's very clean, which I really like.
All right, let's carry on.
All right, the bedroom's this way.
It's really a spacious bedroom.
It is. It's super spacious. Again, though, stark white.
Yeah.
Uninspiring.
Beautiful view, though.
It's a gorgeous view, but the problem is I bought gorgeous blinds and I wanted to hang them up, but it's a cement ceiling and I couldn't drill a bar in to the ceiling to make it happen. So,
the view never goes away.
Never goes away. I'm up with the sun every morning.
Let's talk about what you want in your next place.
Okay, great.
So it sounds like you're really just looking for a place that's more inspirational.
Definitely.
So how's the search been going? What have you been finding out there?
It's really competitive out there.
No kidding.
And there are a lot of young couples, you know, with dual incomes who are getting chosen for the place before me, or they don't understand that I do freelance work, so they're worried that I don't have, well, it's not a traditional job kind of thing.
I'm not surprised. You mentioned two things that are very big factors.
Being a freelancer and being single.
So what's on your wish list?
I would love to live in the West End with more independent shops around, other artists and writers doing the same thing.
For her. Okay.
I definitely need a space that I can work in comfortably and live in comfortably.
Good. Now, do you want a separate workspace?
No, I can definitely switch up my entertaining, like dining area for a workspace. That's what I'm doing now, and I'm happy with that.
Perfect. Okay.
A great kitchen is always nice. Something that's not too old and run down and clean. As for the building itself, it needs to be pet friendly. Better access for Marshall would be ideal. Sometimes if I have to take him down at like 11:30 at night, it's a pain, and I do get in the elevator in my pajamas.
I personally think that she needs to live in a safe area, especially if I'm going to be coming and visiting her at night in my getaway.
Although I will walk her to her car if she needs me to.
That's so kind.
Yeah, exactly.
So all this on what budget?
I would stretch it to $1,400 if it included everything.
I got my work cut out for me.
You do.
Louisa is a freelancer, and she's single going up against couples in one of the city's hippest, most popular areas. Of course she's having trouble getting a rental. She really, really needs my help. If you're going to be working from home, check with your accountant to see just how much of your rental you can write off. You may be able to increase your budget.
This first apartment is a waterfront condo offering plenty of inspiration.
So Louisa, I'm not lost. I know we're not in the West End where you really want to be.
No, where are we?
We're not in Kansas anymore. One of my clients is going away on business for a year and wants to sublet their apartment.
Okay.
Neighborhood-wise, it's not exactly what you wanted, but there's lots of really cool cultural events that happen in this area. You're right by the water. So I think it still could be really good for you. With an open mind, let's go inside.
Let's go see it.
This is a 750 square foot, 1-bedroom plus den apartment with concierge.
So come on in.
Wow, I know.
So gorgeous. It's pretty amazing.
She'll take it.
I love the island in the middle. I would love to just cook here, have my friends sitting with glasses of wine, or my cousin. So anyways, it's beautiful.
Good, all right, let's take a closer look at the family room. Right. So tons of room for your big couch, right? No problem there.
Nice.
Oh my gosh.
Look at the view.
Amazing. I didn't realize that it would look out onto the lake. So
isn't that fantastic?
Incredible. Really inspirational for writing. It's beautiful.
Think about taking Marshall for walks down there. He would love it.
For sure.
And I think he would make lots of other doggy friends.
Yeah, I think so, for sure.
I think his mummy might meet some friends too.
You never know.
The community's quite artsy.
Yeah, no, I'd love to meet some friends with boats. That would really be ideal. That would be amazing.
She's no fool.
Flag them down from the window. It's stunning. So where would I put my big dining room table where I do all my work at?
Well, I was thinking you could work at the breakfast bar.
Okay.
But here's another option.
Placing your harvest table against the window will provide inspiration every time you sit down to write. Sheer drapery in a soft gray will diffuse the sun while allowing maximum light. Replacing the harsh black backdrop with eclectic bookcases will keep resources handy, while vintage accessories will give it your personal stamp.
I love that idea. I think it sounds great.
Let's carry on. Here's the bedroom.
Nice. It's really big.
Really nice space.
My furniture would definitely fit in here.
Absolutely.
The carpeting is the only thing. I know it's crazy, but with my dog and his wet paws, in the wintertime, I think he would just make a mess of it.
Now there are doors that on every angle of this room, so you could
keep him out of the bedroom
when he's got wet paws. Yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
And there's a semi-ensuite bathroom.
Wow, it's so nice in here. I love this sink feature. It's like a nice, funky, modern kind of touch.
Double shower.
Wow, I love it. There's so much room. Pretty good for company.
And then there's a separate little water closet.
Oh, that's great. So guests don't have to walk through your bedroom to get to the washroom. So
nice, very nice.
All right, Louisa, aside from it not being in the West End, it really has everything you're looking for and more.
It really does, and it's pretty fun, like to be by the water, almost better than a park.
And you could see yourself living here.
I know I could.
So could I.
Yeah, you like this one a lot. So for 1 year, are you willing to pay a little bit extra to live in the lap of luxury?
How much?
How much more?
$100 over budget. This place rents for $1,500 per month.
Wow, and I was not prepared to spend that much. And I don't know how I feel about searching in another year for another home apartment. So that's a little bit troubling.
Okay, well, there's more to see anyway.
Great, let's go see them. The condo was gorgeous. It was like there was nothing wrong with the space, and I just think I have to get my head around the idea of subletting someone's home.
If you're a dog owner looking for rentals, take your focus outside to where you'll be going for walks. The local dog park can be a fabulous place to make friends and get to know your new neighborhood.
This converted storefront in the city's trendiest neighborhood is an unconventional option to give Louisa the space and excitement she craves.
Hey ladies, walk the plank. Fall, winter, spring, and construction season.
Yeah, the curb appeal leaves something to be desired here.
Yeah, but in a month it'll be beautifully new poured concrete.
I can write my name in it.
Totally.
I'm not so sure about this one.
We're in the perfect neighborhood for Louisa. I mean, this is where all the hot spots are, right?
Yeah, that's where I hang out, so.
I mean, it is a storefront and we're on a major street, so I understand that, but
busy streets can actually be safer.
And these gates close, which gives Louisa tons of privacy and a little bit of an outdoor space as well. You could put a little bistro table out here.
Yeah, that would be very cool.
All right, let's see inside.
This is an 800 square foot, 1-bedroom apartment with central air conditioning.
Okay, so what do you think of the space?
Did this used to be a sushi restaurant?
Because of the drop ceiling?
What's with the ceiling?
I think if it came down, you would have exposed pipes underneath.
That would be really cool. I would love that.
Yeah.
The floor is great.
The floor is dog friendly, it's easy to clean.
Exactly. Do you think all my furniture would fit in the space?
Might be tight. We'd have to play with it.
Yeah. I don't want to give up any of my furniture.
I'm really worried about your safety here.
Oh my gosh.
There's 2 doors, one with a deadbolt, it's a steel door. Plus there's a security system.
How's that?
That's good.
Okay.
What about the rest of the room?
I really like the kitchen. It looks clean and it looks new, so.
Yeah, I mean, you'd be the first person to live here. Kitchen's brand new, same with the bathroom.
Amazing.
So here's the bathroom. Have a look.
Oh, I like that there's one of those handheld sprayers. That's good for washing Marshall.
Seems a little small for all your makeup and cosmetics.
I don't wear that much makeup.
Here's the bedroom.
Okay. Yeah, it's nice and big.
Isn't it?
So is that a closet?
No, that's actually your emergency exit. There's 2 doors, and it gets you out to the back alleyway.
Quick getaway. I know that it's a storefront, which is cool. I don't know, like, would I put my office there? Would I put my table here? Would I keep my couch? I guess I'm getting all confused about the layout of the place. I just don't know.
Okay, there's really simple ways to define different areas. It's all about layout.
Tucking the sofa in the corner and anchoring it with a funky shag rug defines the living room without impeding traffic flow in the space. The visually heavy ceiling tiles will be removed to expose the ductwork and painted an exotic eggplant to give the room an urban edge. Feminine damask wallpaper along the entire wall softens the industrial feel and provides the hip, creative vibe Louisa's looking for.
Okay, I really like that idea.
Good.
Okay, how much is this space?
This place is
$1,250 plus utilities.
Oh my gosh, that's unexpected. That's amazing.
And it does cover everything on your wish list.
That's true. That's totally true. I still have to wrap my head around the idea of it being a storefront in between the ceilings. I mean, it's cool, but I would love to just shop around still.
On to the next. Okay.
The area is great. Yeah, I know it like I know the back of my hand, but the space itself, I'm still not sure about. I think I still have to wrap my head around how that is gonna work for me.
This next apartment is in a century building in hipster heaven and is filled with young artists and writers. A perfect match for a creative type like Louisa.
So you wanted West End. This is the heart of the West End, where all the bars and restaurants are that are really hip right now. What do you think?
It's amazing. I'm very familiar with it. Lots of young, cool people around, and definitely more my speed, for sure.
There's bikes everywhere. Pretty much everyone has a dog, so it's very dog friendly.
Exactly.
And how cool is this apartment building?
I know, it's very cool. I'm just really eager to see what's inside, for sure.
Well then, with no further ado, let's check it out.
This is a 675 square foot, 1-bedroom apartment located on the 3rd floor.
Come on in.
Well, it's definitely really bright in here.
Isn't it?
Yeah.
Nice west-facing windows.
Green is interesting.
That's just paint, no big deal.
It's like a stage here.
This is a makeshift closet that I think would make an incredible media unit. Shelves on the bottom, and then a TV, and extra storage on top, and then we would find a nicer way of closing it off if you were having guests over. Very cool. Let's talk about the kitchen.
Yikes.
Yeah, no, the kitchen, I don't even have an adjective.
I have no words.
No words. The cupboards, I don't know what era those are from. The tile is bizarre. And the counter space looks like...
There is no counter space.
Well, whatever is left looks like it was from my dorm room in university.
Everything you've talked about is merely cosmetic. This is a really easy fix.
To transform this tired kitchen, we'll reface the cabinets and add brushed nickel pulls, while a glass mosaic tile backsplash adds a chic touch. A standalone island in stainless steel provides a modern prep space for cooking and extra storage. Painting the walls eggplant brings color through the entire apartment and unifies the space. Mixing new chairs with the classic harvest table makes it a stylish and functional space for work and play.
That would be really cool. That would be amazing.
Good. Let's have a look at the bedroom.
It's very small.
It's a little bit tight. I have some really big furniture. I have a queen size bed and like a massive dresser. So I would have to figure out where I would put everything.
Okay.
If I could even get it in here.
Here's the bathroom.
Hey, I don't know how deep I want to get in here, actually.
I'm not coming in here at all.
I know we're all supposed to like get clean in the washroom, but I'm getting the heebie-jeebies.
Okay. I'll let you off the hook here. The landlord's doing a makeover on the bathroom.
Oh.
Definitely needs a makeover.
Yeah, you can forget this bathroom, it's going.
Okay.
You've seen 3 really great places to consider today. This one, I think, stacks up pretty well against your wish list, right?
With kitchen and bathroom improvements, that would make this place way more desirable. The area is amazing, but
safe.
And safe, according to my cousin's wish list.
Oh, good.
But I am definitely a little concerned about how my furniture would fit in here and how it would function as a home office as well. But it's something to consider.
Totally, especially since it's under budget, $12.99 inclusive.
Oh my gosh, that's amazing.
Yeah. Okay, I think we should go sit down and talk about all 3 places that we've seen and figure out which one's perfect for you.
I definitely have a big decision to make.
Yes, you do.
Today, I think we saw 3 really good options. I think we should narrow it down. Okay. We started out down by the waterfront and saw a condo. It was a beautiful, creative space.
But it's only available for a year.
It was stunning, I can't disagree with that, but the idea of doing this all over again in a year just gives me so much anxiety.
It was definitely nice.
And then we went to one that was really unconventional, a lower level storefront that's been converted into an apartment. That's live work and it's under budget.
I was just, I guess, surprised at what an unconventional space it was. I'd never really looked at a place like that before. So that kind of took some time for me to wrap my head around living there. And the ceilings would have to go.
And then we went to a walk-up apartment, perfectly in your neighborhood. And that place was bang on budget.
I love the character of the building, of the area, but I was just really worried about if my furniture would fit or not.
So is there one that you know is not right?
Well, you know, as beautiful as it was, I think I'm gonna have to cancel out the condominium. It was stunning and the view was amazing, but I just don't want to go through this again in a year, and because it was short term,
it's not worth the stretch.
Not gonna happen, not worth the stretch.
Too bad. Definitely been my pick.
Sorry, kid.
Do you want it?
Yeah, no, I'm good.
Okay, so we'll let that one go.
Yeah.
Is there one that feels like it's the most right for you?
Well, it is a tough decision between the final 2.
Will it be the spacious apartment in the converted storefront, or the rental in the artist's building in the city's hippest neighborhood?
I think I'm gonna be going with the storefront. I just think it's really unique and I'm really excited about the neighborhood. I'm very familiar with it, and the fact that it's under budget is a major selling point, so.
I am so excited about that place for you. I think it is fantastic and I think you'll be really happy there. You need to call the landlord, Tony. I want you to deal with the idea of you being a freelancer first. Make sure he's in contact with your current landlord who can say, yes, she always pays her rent. Secondly, then you attack the whole ceiling thing, but ask nicely.
Okay. Hi, Tony. It's Louisa calling.
On my recommendation, Louisa met Tony with everything a freelancer needs: proof of income and a glowing recommendation from her previous landlord. That moved her to the top of his list.
May ended up getting the place, thank God, because I am so done with apartment hunting. I think it helped because there was construction on the street. Maybe he wanted to get someone in there really fast, or other potential tenants were deterred, but I lucked out, I got it. I hate moving. I felt like, why does one person need all this much stuff? Finding a great place is wonderful, but moving sucks.
After meeting Luisa's new landlord and getting his blessings for my wildly inspirational design, my team and I set out to create a space that blends the old and the new. Making sure to keep all of Luisa's furniture and antiques, I've added contemporary accents to give the room a young, hip vibe. Ornate damask wallpaper and a moody industrial ceiling are the perfect contrast to fuel this young writer's creativity.
Welcome home.
Oh my God. Whoa! Is this my place?
Look at that wall.
That wallpaper is amazing. Oh my gosh. Where am I? Like 18th century France? It's beautiful.
I'm really glad you like it. The major thing here was with furniture placement and maintaining flow and functionality. Right, so that you can work from home, but it's still your home.
Yeah, exactly. I would have never thought to put the couch like this, ever. So
And what do you think?
I love it. It's perfect now, that way I don't have people from the street kind of looking in, looking at me.
If they see anything, they see the back of your head.
Exactly, exactly.
Now we are in a basement, but I wanted to keep the feeling light and bright. So that's why I went with creamy off-white pillows and carpet and lots of accents. Now I took the color palette from your purple couch and carried it through. Even the ceiling has a little bit of purple tinge to it. That does really give you that industrial feeling. And of course, the silver pipe, I left silver just because it adds a little bit of bling, but industrial bling.
Yeah, ceiling's incredible. No, I love it.
The sushi restaurant is gone.
It's gone, yeah, closed, gone.
Yeah.
Exactly, this is more like...
I love sushi. But
yeah, wine, martinis.
Exactly.
That kind of thing.
Yeah.
Exactly.
So cozy.
Now, you have a ton of vintage pieces, so I did some mixing and matching of newer items.
Cool.
So you've always used your vintage table as a desk, but I did replace the chairs so that they're all matching and they're all quite modern. It kind of helps pull the whole space together.
Exactly.
Especially if you're gonna have dinner parties.
Yes.
Which I hope you will.
Absolutely.
I bought some new pieces, but these little stools really have that vintage feel that I thought was totally Louisa.
Yeah, they're very Parisian cafe. I love that.
Exactly, and currently I'm using them as a coffee table, but if you have guests over, anyone could perch on them.
Love it, amazing. This room has tons of inspiration, and I could just see myself being really focused and getting work done, you know? It definitely works as an office space as well as a party, live, fun space, for sure.
And I've also brightened up your kitchen a little bit by painting out some of the tile work and replacing the hardware with something silver and a little bit more vintage looking.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
No, this is amazing. It's bright, it's eclectic like her.
So would you come here and couch there?
100%. 100%. I'll be here.
Because Luisa has such a fantastic collection of vintage furniture that I was able to reuse, I was able to come in under budget on my makeover. I only spent $965, and the bulk of that was on the wallpaper and the ceiling.
Thanks so much, Jody.
It was my pleasure. All right, enjoy.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Bye, Jody. All the details that Jody put into my home definitely come together and create an incredible workspace. I'll have no problem being really inspired to get my work done. At the same time, I know that I can entertain really well in that space for sure.
Go for it.
I love it. Great. Very cozy. Take a seat, cousin. I just really want to thank Jody because she just did an amazing job.
Nailed it.
She nailed it. We couldn't have done it without her.
With an open mind, let's see.
It's pretty filthy in here.
So this definitely isn't our neighborhood.
Is it worth it to have a look in this
Oh,
place?
definitely.
Oh, yeah.
It's really small.
The pickings are slim.
I would kill for indoor parking.
Great, okay, well this place is looking up.
I mean, I'm probably younger than the oven.
With their roommate moving out, Shai and Britt need to downsize, but they don't want to give up too much space or the neighborhood they've always called home.
We love the current neighborhood we live in.
It's really quiet and quaint here, but with a 5-minute walk, you can be right where all the action is. It really fits with our lifestyle.
We like to entertain a lot. We like having friends and family over.
I love to cook. I always like to keep a really stocked kitchen. I don't really cook from recipes. I'll just come home and whip something up.
With their fully stocked pantry, countless dinner parties, and a brand new puppy, they have a lot to pack into this new rental.
We have so much furniture. We have so much stuff.
We want something that's open, that has, you know, a sizable kitchen and enough room to carry over our pantry. Or perhaps maybe we can downsize our pantry a little bit.
I don't know about that. I'm that crazy guy that when like the Italian canned tuna goes on special, I'll go out and buy like 60 cans of it.
It's the truth. It's crazy.
These homebodies know exactly what they want. Here's hoping that place exists. Hi. You must be Shai?
I am.
And Britt.
Hi, nice to meet you. Come on in.
Nice place.
The living room's just this way. We're homebodies. We spend a lot of time here.
Enough space for all of our stuff, couches, TV.
I love the gallery wall too.
Thank you.
Are these personal photos?
They're all from my travels around the world, pretty much.
Awesome.
I wasn't around then.
Pre-Britney. We also love that it's open concept to the dining room. Also enough space for a big table, not some little bistro table with only 2 and 4 people.
You could really throw a dinner party in here.
And we've thrown many.
Nice.
This is definitely the heart and soul of the house for sure. I'm kind of a huge food geek. We love it in here. Enough room for all of our appliances, portable dishwasher, chest freezer,
meat
deli
slicer?
Yeah.
Wow.
I know, we're a little intense over here, but it's great. Gas stove, which is great for me. And we're lucky to have a pantry room too.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, I'll have every spice under the sun. And I definitely need a place that either has a pantry room or a kitchen big enough that we could put all this stuff.
Yeah, it really is an extension of your kitchen, I guess.
For
right?
sure, for sure.
All right, let's see the rest of the house.
Great, let's show you.
Over here is our storage / laundry room
/ gym,
which takes us to our bedroom / Shai's office. I wake up every morning and I turn over and I see Shai's office chair.
Oh wow, yeah, it's very crammed in here.
Yeah.
Let's go downstairs and talk about what else you would like in your next rental.
Sounds great.
Okay. How's your search been going?
Hasn't been going that great. There's a lot of places that the minute we say we have a dog, doesn't matter how small or how cute he is, they just don't want to look at you.
Okay.
And then the other issue is space. There's so many places in this area that are just tiny, like houses that are cut up in strange ways. So you get awkward layouts and really small apartments.
So space is not conducive to entertaining, which clearly wouldn't work for you two.
No.
No.
Okay, what's on your wish list?
Do want to have enough space so we could entertain.
An outdoor space also would be really great.
And then obviously a really good kitchen, lots of space for the pantry, room for me to put in all my crazy toys.
And we definitely want a 2-bedroom, one for our bedroom and then one for Shai's office.
Fair enough.
Yes, and then we love this neighborhood, so if we could stay in this neighborhood, that's a definite yes.
So what do you want to spend? What's your budget?
Well, right now we're spending just over $2,200, but that's all in for 3 people.
All right.
We don't want to spend more than $1,800 with utilities and everything.
Okay. Hopefully this place that you guys have in your minds actually exists. Let's see if I can find it.
Awesome.
This young couple have a clear idea of what they want in a very specific downtown neighborhood. But a great place to entertain seems to be at the top of their list. This first rental is only a 5-minute drive from their current apartment.
So the entrance is just around the corner here.
I'm not crazy about the back alley.
What if this would be your place?
Oh, wow.
Oh.
Isn't it fantastic?
Yeah.
This looks
really
great.
Nice.
It's basically an architectural gem, and I thought of you guys immediately because I know I would love to throw a dinner party here, and I figured you guys might too. Now, we're not exactly in your perfect neighborhood, but I find most people who like the neighborhood you guys are in now also like this one.
It's a little more north than I'd like to be, but it's definitely workable.
Yeah, I used to live around the corner from here, so I'm familiar with the neighborhood. I'd still like to be a little bit more south.
Is it worth it to have a look in this place?
Definitely.
Oh, yeah.
This is an 850 square foot, 2-story apartment with central air.
2 stories, high ceilings. So yes, lots of stairs. You get your workout.
Oh, this is really nice.
Isn't it fantastic?
Yeah, it's really pretty.
Carrara marble, lots of it.
Oh, wow.
Look at the finishes here, Shai.
Soft close.
Oh, the fancy drawers, wow.
Yes, professional grade appliances. I know it's not gas.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's not gas.
But it's professional grade.
The finishes are first rate. I love the polished concrete.
It's heated too.
Oh,
so
really?
Nice and cool in the summer and warm it up in the winter.
This place has been designed to the nth degree. As nice as all the finishes are, I'm really worried that it's just not enough square footage for us. And is this the dining room area here?
This is living dining, yeah.
Oh, this is living
dining together?
Yeah.
Oh, it's really tight then.
There's so much room to add storage to an open space like this.
Style and storage blend seamlessly in a mod high-glass cabinet and bookcase that discreetly house Shy's vast cooking supplies without taking over the space. An elegant coffee table will adjust to dining height to suit every entertaining occasion. And seating in a rich color with patterned accents keeps guests comfortable after dinner ends.
I could see it working.
Yeah, I can see it.
Okay, let me show you upstairs.
Perfect. So this is the room for Brittany's clothes. Where's the bed gonna go?
Well, the bed goes right here. You can see how it's taped out. That's how a bed fits in this room. But this room does not need to have a desk in it, does it?
Nope, not beside my head anymore.
Yes, exactly. So there's one double closet here.
Nice.
It's really small.
No, it's nice, Shy. Give it a chance.
Okay, let's see your office.
Okay.
So what do you think?
I think Shy's desk would fit very nicely right over there.
I'm glad you said that because that's exactly where I pictured his desk. Now, I know you guys want outdoor space.
Yes, please.
Yes.
Unfortunately here, that's it.
Oh, wow.
Oh, really?
Oh, it's tiny. I don't even think my barbecue will fit out there.
All right, let's carry on. Look at that, skylights in the bathroom. I mean, every detail has been thought of in this place.
The owners definitely have good taste.
It's beautiful, like the rest of it. I mean, gorgeous washroom. It's small, but you couldn't ask for more.
Exactly.
It's beautiful.
All right.
All right.
Now that you've seen the entire space, what are you thinking?
It's absolutely gorgeous. There's no doubt about that.
And the added perk, it's right on budget. This place is $60.98 plus utilities.
Really?
Really?
I thought they were going to charge more for these kind of finishes. I'm surprised. This place is definitely in contention.
So it sounds like we're off to a good start. This is one option, but I've got plenty more to show you.
If you're concerned about space in a new rental, use your move as an opportunity to get rid of things that are cluttering your current space. Getting rid of even a few things can have a big impact. I'm taking Shy and Britt closer to their current neighborhood. This row house apartment is a 10-minute walk to their favorite dog park.
So this definitely isn't our neighborhood.
And look at the dumpster, sexy.
A bit of a construction zone.
Yes, it's going to have a brand new front entrance, which should be
Okay.
fantastic. So by the time you move in, most of the construction would be done. Now, neighborhood-wise, there's very little available in your neighborhood that meets your needs. But this neighborhood is very comparable, so I'm hoping you'll give it a shot.
Yeah, definitely.
I think it's worth it because the place I'm showing you in here is on the 3rd floor, which gives you these amazing vaulted ceilings because of that.
I hope not too many stairs.
Yeah, I'm kind of lazy.
Let's have a look inside.
Okay.
All right. Watch your step.
This is an 875 square foot, 2-bedroom apartment with ensuite laundry.
Oh, these stairs.
We're almost there, girl. You can do it.
I can do it.
So, what do you think?
I love the high ceilings. Lots of great light, that's for sure.
Isn't that awesome? A whole wall of windows.
Yeah, it feels really nice. It feels really airy and spacious.
Is this going to be our living and dining room area?
Yes.
It's great that it's open, but I think it's going to be probably a little tight.
So, what do you think about that kitchen?
I don't know. It's beat up, is what it is.
It's a little retro.
Yes. I mean, I'm probably younger than the oven.
You just might be, but you got a gas range.
Yeah, that's good.
Really nice size kitchen though, lots of working area, lots of
Yeah, I love the open
workspace.
area. We're trading in marble from the last time for some duct tape, which is cool.
How do you feel about having your laundry in the kitchen too?
It works.
Yeah, it's fine.
Nice brand new front loader machines.
Yeah.
Very nice.
It's just, I don't see enough space for a dining room table. I just don't see this really working.
With a few simple steps, we could make this kitchen really work for you guys.
The landlord agreed to match my $1,000 makeover budget so I could really create the perfect kitchen space. I'd have the cabinets refaced in a gray gloss and add a smoky glass tile backsplash to quickly modernize this dated kitchen. The laundry closet will now pull double duty as a pantry with the addition of some extra shelving. And a custom island extension easily folds away, keeping the room open for any entertaining situation.
I mean, that sounds really great.
Beautiful.
Good, okay, let's carry on. Come check this out.
It's a little narrow here, but okay, I see it.
It opens up.
It opens up a bit. Okay.
Let's see the rest of the place.
Great.
So, this would be your master bedroom. Double closets, lots of light.
We're not big carpet people.
Okay.
The green's really horrible.
You can paint, that's no problem. It's just the carpets is the issue for me.
Oh, then you're gonna love the office. Let's have a look next door. So it does have beautiful light. You've got a little walkout to a balcony, some storage space as well.
I mean, the light's great, but the carpet is definitely still an issue.
If we think about this place on a whole, it's really meeting a lot of your needs here. Now you'd have to really love it because it's a little bit over budget. The landlord is asking $1,850 plus utilities.
I mean, the place is beat up for that kind of money, but I'm really intrigued to see what you can do with the kitchen, so I definitely want to keep this place in the running.
So far, I've taken Shy and Britt to 2 stylish spaces, but they've been tough to impress. Hopefully, this next place could be the answer. We're back in their current neighborhood to look at a newly listed rental in a house.
So hopefully you guys are feeling a little bit more at home since we're in your neighborhood.
Yes. Yes.
Good. Now you know that in this neighborhood, the pickings are slim, but I found something that I'm hoping you guys will keep your minds open to. It's a main floor and basement. Okay, yes, but it's very big, and there's a backyard that you guys would be able to use for entertaining and for the dog, and there's also a perk with a garage.
Oh.
So, with an open mind, let's see.
This is a 950 square foot, 2-story apartment with a detached garage.
Look how big it is, Shy.
It's huge. I mean, it's definitely a little dirty in here, but...
Yeah, it could use a cleaning. As far as parties go,
Yeah.
the space is pretty great, right?
Oh yeah. I mean,
this is
this
awesome.
is way bigger than anything else we've seen.
All right, let's check out the kitchen.
Awesome.
Okay, and the mess continues.
Yeah, it's pretty filthy in here.
Oh, how could anyone cook anything in here?
You know, I've worked professional cleaning into a ton of leases before, so
Yeah.
let's assume the place is professionally cleaned. There is a lot of cupboard space. There's a gas stove, there's a modern fridge. This could all be pantry, right? This is the first place that we've actually seen that has a lot of room for you to add your pantry area. And it's got outdoor space that works for entertaining and the dog. Let's have a look.
Okay.
Come on out.
Wow.
Now we're talking.
Yeah.
Now this is outdoor space.
This is outdoor space. Caliph, I could see him running around here. Your
Yeah.
dreams of being a gardener
Yeah, I
come
could grow
true.
some herbs out there for sure.
Dog friendly, entertaining friendly, and the garage could be yours for $50 a month.
Oh, I would kill for indoor parking.
Great, okay, well this place is looking up.
Awesome.
Let's see what the basement looks like.
Yeah.
Okay, so downstairs to the bedroom and office. Whew, kind of smells a little bit.
Oh, the smell.
Oh yeah, it's really smelly.
Yeah, I think there's a cat.
Oh, you can smell the cat. I don't see it, but you can smell it.
I mean, it is a large space.
There's definitely a lot of space, but yeah, it's just the mess keeps on getting worse, and the smell is in that carpet.
It's a problem.
It's a big problem.
This place needs a makeover, starting with the floors and working from the ground up. What I would do is turn this into a spectacular dressing room and office space.
A professional steam cleaning will make quick work of the smelly carpet, and then this design is all about making the most of this large space. I'll use light patterned drapes to add interest and keep storage looking organized and out of sight. A jewel-toned wall color and rich wood furniture will bring a cool sophistication to this home office. And funky lighting and fun accents make this space ideal for both work and play.
Need a little bit of imagination, but I can sort of see it.
Bathroom's over there. You should have a look at the bathroom.
Okay. This is a little bathroom.
Yeah, more TLC.
Oh yeah.
I don't know what to say about this.
Yeah, I know. I'm with you.
Okay, let's get out of here.
Yeah.
Okay, bedroom's just over here.
Kind of afraid to go in the bedroom after all this.
Come on.
Ooh, it's kind of like a coffin in here.
Now, a lot of people really like having their bedroom in the basement. It's quiet, it's dark, so if you have any sleep issues, it can be really good.
We both actually have some sleep issues, so yeah, I can see that being a positive.
We could keep the mirror motif if you like.
I think I'll take a pass on the mirror motif.
Let's go upstairs and talk about it.
Perfect.
If we really think about this place, it's the only one that I've shown you that hits everything. We have enough square footage here that you guys don't have to get rid of any furniture. We're in your neighborhood. Major downfall, the bedroom and office are in the basement.
We've never really thought about basements before. Like historically, we've ruled them out immediately.
Right. What if this place was $1,550 including the garage?
That's a huge saving, Shy.
Like, this is the biggest space by far and also the cheapest space by far. Like, that's That's definitely something to think about.
So is it worth a little bit of elbow grease, a little bit of TLC, and living in the basement?
We'd have to think about it, but definitely something to consider.
Well, we've seen a lot today. Why don't we go sit down and talk about it and figure out which one's right?
Sounds great.
So having seen the rental market through my eyes, what do you feel about your wish list?
I think maybe the amount of square footage we wanted might not have been realistic.
So let's talk specifically about the places we saw. We started out at a designer special, an architect's dream. What did you think about that first place?
It's absolutely stunning. I mean, you couldn't ask for nicer finishes. I mean, Carrara marble, heated concrete floors. I mean, what more could you want?
It had a really cool, modern, sleek look that I think we really like.
What worries me about that place, though, I still don't think we'd have enough square footage just for entertaining and living. I mean, the place was really tight.
Now, the next place I took you was the top floor of a walk-up. Thoughts on that place?
I just don't think it's got a lot going for it. I mean, location wasn't quite right for us. Wasn't much space, and it wasn't very nice either. So really, apart from what you could do with the kitchen, there's not much going for it.
Okay. Now, what about the last place I showed you?
No.
It was a little dirty, and I was hoping you could see past the mess.
Well, I mean, that place was definitely in the roughest shape, for sure. But, I mean, on the pro side, it was in our perfect neighborhood, and it was definitely the biggest place by a lot.
The main floor there is perfect for you guys. Living, dining, kitchen are perfect for entertaining, so your only issues are in the basement, right?
Yeah,
Definitely.
pretty much.
You can't get past that carpet.
Yeah, I mean, that carpet just has cat odor in it.
Built in.
Built in.
But if they did something about the carpet, is that the place?
So will space trump style?
Yeah, I mean, that's really the only place we saw that was really in the neighborhood we wanted.
Did we find a rental today, guys?
I think so. I think so.
I think it's worth a call to the landlord and see if he'll A, have it professionally cleaned, because you can't live in it the way it is now, and B, do something about the floors.
Okay.
The worst he can say? No.
Yeah.
Okay. Who's the better negotiator?
Probably me.
You negotiate for a living, okay. Don't discount a place just because it's got a few issues. Decide what you're willing to do and check in with the landlord to see if they've got any updates in mind. You might just be surprised.
We'll be in touch. Thanks so much.
After some spirited negotiation, the landlord not only agreed to a deep clean of the space, but surpassed Shy and Britt's expectations by installing new cork floors throughout the entire basement.
It was sad to leave the old place, but out with the old, in with the new.
Where are we gonna put all this stuff?
We're gonna throw some of it out. Now we're really feeling how much stuff we have, and I'm gonna have to convince Shy to give some of it away to charity.
With Shy and Britt's landlord replacing the tired carpet with beautiful cork flooring, my work creating a great space to work and play became a lot easier. I'll add texture and interest to the deep jade walls with sheer print drapes that keep storage out of sight while keeping Shy's office feeling clean and open. As a surprise for this young couple, I've glammed up their bedroom with bold peacock blue walls, a custom headboard, and luxurious linens.
Welcome to your new living space.
It's so nice!
Oh my god! Is this the same house? Like, where am I?
What I think is the sort of most important part about this space is that it's doing a million different duties, right? We have a guest room / hangout area, we've got Shy's office, we've got a little gym, and it doesn't smell like cat in here, and it's not filthy.
I love the color. I never would have thought to go like with that kind of color down here, but it works.
People seem to think basements need to be white. I went in the total opposite direction here, using vamped up high voltage colors.
And I really like these sheer coverings. They're really pretty and modern looking.
They do the trick. The biggest transformation here, of course, is the floor. And I went with beautiful cork. So it's really soft on your joints, really comfortable, and it should be a little bit warmer than some other types of flooring.
Like, it's beautiful.
Thank you so much. We really love it.
Well, it's not over. Let's see your room. The beautiful floors carry on. Come on. So if this space isn't boutique hotel, I don't know what is.
This is amazing.
I'm like speechless.
It's just it's so beautiful. Whose fence is that? Whose backyard did you steal that from?
I love it.
This is a reclaimed barn board that was specially made custom for you guys as your headboard. We've added some sconces because in a small bedroom you need to add light. But again, I used a really dark color on the wall, which gives it like a 50s glam feel, and the way you can get away with that is by adding beautiful light fixtures.
The one thing I want to know is, can we take this headboard with us?
Absolutely you can.
Oh, that's so good.
It is just screwed into the wall, and if you even went with a different size bed, you just move the sconces over and it can fit in any space.
Let's face it, this basement needed a ton of work. Thankfully, the landlord footed the bill for the new cork floors. That left me in a position where I could stay on budget with the makeover, which came in at $984.
You've really gone above and beyond. We can't thank you more. You've done such a beautiful job of capturing what we wanted and who we are, and it's just fabulous.
It's just perfect.
Good. I'm glad you guys like it. I think the space is just as fun and vibrant and inviting as you guys are. So
thanks so much.
All right, I'm gonna head out and let you enjoy your stay.
Thanks so much.
Thank you.
Take care, guys. Enjoy.
Thank you so much. Bye.
Bye.
We absolutely love it. It's just amazing. Jody blew us away with her design.
To have such a multi-purpose area is more than we ever could have imagined. It's just wonderful. The bedroom is just so boutique hotel meets farmhouse. It's just so cool.